Wait for the ship to go so I can mute.
Hey man, how's your head?
That's fine. Look, see? Great.
Okay, well, no, I can't see it that good. It's on my phone, so it's really
Oh. Oh.
tiny.
I gotta do this thing. I gotta wait for it to pop up on this side.
Did you put a thing up on YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
here it is. Okay, oh, okay, I just found it.
Yeah, it's up there.
All right, cool.
It should be going right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. 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 So what's been going on? Nothing. Huh. Crazy week we've been having though, huh?
Yeah, politically, I guess. Uh,
Yeah. Hey,
yeah,
oh shit, what's up, Tammy? Oh damn, Christina, what's up, baby? How are you doing? Yorga Christina says, where'd I find
yeah,
Yorga?
you got me in the gutter, baby. Got me in the gutter, I tell you.
Welcome to the Jester Show
Tammy, baby, on just a show.
with Count Yorga. Sissy K, what it
I got
do?
this thing, man. I hate to whine, but this eyeball has been like tender for like 3 days, man. I mean, I've taken punches in the eye, and you get the orbital thing and everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
this actual eye has been like real tender, and it's just I've had tears for like 3 days coming down like I'm crying about shit or something. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on?
Oh, it could be like allergies. Maybe if you put like cucumbers on your eyes.
Ooh, I've seen people do that before.
Because, like, remember back in the day, they used to put the cucumbers on the eyes and they make the puffiness, I think, go down.
They say it worked. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm just telling you, when you get to be like my age, stuff
yeah.
just starts failing on you, man. It's just like an old car, man. Thanks to, the fuel pump, the freaking starter,
Christina says, so don't whine.
everything starts going to hell and you got to replace that shit. Man. I think I have a whole new skeleton, actually, by this point. I had to replace everything.
Hey, but wait, Indy, what's up? Good to see you.
Indy, baby.
Indy, baby, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, Christina.
I know.
Yeah, yes, Christina, bring me some Gouda cheese with my wine, please.
I like
Now,
I like Gouda though. Like
I do
smoked Gouda.
too.
Oh, smoked Gouda is oh, it's awesome. So good. I don't like brie though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a
I
big
like
fan
it
of
all.
or like blue cheese or goat cheese. I don't really like that. Like ricotta and feta. I don't like that cheese neither. What's up, Larry? Good to see you, bro.
All right, everybody tells me to turn down my mic a bit, and I don't know how to do that. I'll
I don't.
just speak a little quiet. How about that?
Okay. Oh shit! You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post the link at the top of the thingy. You know what I'm saying?
Put the
Just
link in there, baby.
just just so people can like come up if they want and shit.
Yeah, we need more people.
Yeah. I
Am
need
I
more people.
still too loud, Indy, baby? Am I still too loud,
There it is.
Indy,
It's
baby?
at the top now. So anybody that wants to
Try
come in,
not to talk too loud.
they know what to do. You know, if you're new here, you just click the thing at the top of the stream, and there you go. Right, right. There you go.
Somebody will come up.
Mm. It's kind of like fishing. Just throw
Have
a
you
line.
been fishing?
No, I have not been fishing. I have not been fishing in like weeks. Weeks.
Me neither. Me neither.
I
I wish
really.
I had.
Yeah, I'd like to go fishing. But yeah, I haven't gone fishing in weeks. Last time I went fishing, it was like really windy and there was a storm coming in, and excuse me. So like I abandoned it. And I was like, screw this, I'm going back home. That's what I did. Turn down your audio settings in StreamYard.
And man, I don't know how to do all that. All the science I don't understand. I'm just gonna talk
Not
quieter. Okay?
technologically savvy, Andy. I don't know how to do some of this shit neither. Christina does most of the computer shit for me.
If I cut the sound down, then everything's gonna go down. And I can barely hear Jeremy, so yep, still loud. All
She's
right,
on.
down audio settings. All right, damn it. All right, okay. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ, people are picky, man.
Good.
Holy hell.
Hello. Good to see you, brother. How have you been? Yes, Indy said you can do it. She knows you can do it. Uh oh, he's paused now. Probably gonna have to drop out now and come back on. Damn it. Damn it, Yorga. See, I told you he's not technologically savvy. Like, I can barely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Indy. He's sideways now. And he's frozen. Like, wait, Yorga, you could probably see me on the other, on your computer or whatever, so just exit out and come back. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear perfect now, right? How have you been, Midwest? I ain't seen you in a while. Hope you've been all right. Hope the weather's. You know what we got right now going on outside? Is I just came inside from smoking a cigarette, and there's freaking heat lightning all over the fucking place outside right now. Like, it's all over. It's crazy. It's crazy, Yorga. Oh wait, you're sideways still. That's right. I'm gonna have to boot you out. I'm gonna have to boot you out, Yorga. I'm gonna have to boot you and come back if you don't say anything. Don't say anything if you need help. Tony, what's up? See, I knew it. Hello? Yorga.
Yeah, now it's
What the hell happened?
Andy. Thanks to Andy for screwing up my entire freaking thing, man. Jesus.
What's up?
Freaking ladies. Look, ladies, don't mess with me, man. Don't.
Oh man, that was kind of funny, Yorga. That was kind of funny, man.
I was out of hand.
I think you're 5 by 5, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
I'm cutting off the whole thing.
What good is my opinion? If you cut off the whole thing, then I won't be able to hear you. And I'm not good at reading.
I'll come back.
Read lips, but if you know, if you just have your J up, then I can't read what you're saying. I can
All
only
this,
yeah I can
all
only
this
see.
science I don't understand.
I know it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. It's I mean it's more
Am I
difficult.
back now?
There you
Gee,
there you go.
God almighty.
There
You
we
know,
go.
all it takes is one person. It's just like when I used to play gigs, and there's 400 people there. One guy goes, "You know, I didn't like that song so much," and so we would never play it again. And then somebody goes, "All right, am I? Oh, hold on a second. Am I way too loud now?"
No. Oh wait, I got to put a banner up again. Hold on. I forgot to put. Where? What are we doing? Which one should I put up? Oh no. Should I put disclaimer or should I put that we speak our mind?
Yeah, a disclaimer. Yeah, in case I do something stupid.
should I put a disclaimer ticket up or should I put a speak our mind ticker
If
up?
Count Yorga says something that's politically incorrect, just look, we got nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah, we'll use that.
All persons here are fictitious, and they're not.
We'll use that one for tonight. Thank you, Andy. Yes,
He might do
definitely.
something illegal. We'll never know it.
Probably going to need that one for tonight by the end of the night. Yes, that's right. Yeah, well, yeah, we already know the other one.
All right. Sign down at the bottom.
I need to sign your. I need your
An
name.
initial here, an initial here, and
There.
we're good.
That's right. All right. Welcome to the Jester Show. So we got a 11. That's a pretty good start for right now. But what I was getting ready to say earlier was I'm kind of ticked off that not us, we as everybody here, but um, LeBron James has been picked to be the flag bearer for the United States at the opening ceremonies. Okay. Now, LeBron James. Okay. Now, the same LeBron James that, is in the Blue Blaze Secret Society, the same LeBron James that supports BLM and the, peaceful Summer of Love riots or protests. I'm sorry, protests back in 2020. The same LeBron James that calls his country racist and everything is racist about it. The same LeBron James that takes a kneel at every basketball game that he plays, that fans give money and contribute to pay this man. The same LeBron James that also has millions of dollars through shoe endorsements and clothing labels that are also shipped overseas to child labor, and trafficking shit like that. So to have him come out and say, "I am so honored to carry the flag for the opening ceremonies," is kind of a kick in the balls to me.
I agree, Jeremy. That's a kick in the
My opinion.
balls. It is.
That's just my opinion. Oh, nice, Tony. Anybody else have the same,
Kick in the balls, man. I'm right with
yeah,
you. Kick in the balls. Yep.
exactly. Crazy timeline to be living in right now.
What
Crazy.
about what Jeremy? What about that chick who was supposedly a chick that got arrested in Russia for pot or something, and
Oh, that
basketball
was a.
player, and
I
now
know.
she's saying she's a dude. I knew it was a dude the whole time. I can't remember her name, but that's in the
It's
news now
Brittany
because
something, I think.
because
Brittany,
he's having a baby.
yeah, Brittany Gear, I think, or something like that.
That
She was a
that yeah
basketball
yeah
player.
yeah yeah. Thank you.
I think that's what her name was.
Hmm.
I think. So,
No, you're
yeah.
right.
But, I just think, out of so many American athletes that is going that love this country, that could, you know, bear the flag and support our country, you pick the guy that just because he's the most popular, LeBron James, he said I don't know how many times he hates this country. Oh, we're racist. America's racist. But yet, why would you be so honored to carry the flag then? Why would you say, "Hell yeah, I'll do it" when they offer it to you?
What if
Why?
they ran Bruce?
Right?
What if they ran Bruce Jenner down there, which his name is something else, Jenner? He's some girl now or something. What if they ran him down there? He loves America. She, whatever. They love America. I'd be all for that, man. Hell yeah. Jacqueline Jenner or whatever the fuck it is. Fluffy Jenner.
You know what I'm saying,
I
Buffer.
know. I do know what you're saying.
So he's not popular, but look, man, I don't think he's all that great to begin with. So that's just me. But his son can't play basketball. He sucks. You know. Plus, he's in so many other shady shit. And on another note, everything else that's happened within the past week, from what was it, the 13th? Yeah, the 13th all the way up to now. I'm sorry, what's it? Almost a week and a half now. Shit's just going crazy. It's like it's in fast forward now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Everything's in fast forward. You're right.
Like everything is in fast forward.
Yeah, they got the news on every morning to see what the hell has changed overnight.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just it's wow. Hold on, buckle up. Because who,
Where's Potato? And where's Potato? You ain't seen him. He ain't made no. Well, he supposedly made a statement, but it looked like a bunch of chopped up freaking audio clips
I
from.
want to say I seen him today. There was a clip today that he got out of his car and went on to Air Force One.
Yeah,
But that's the first
but
time. What
that might have
happened?
been a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we don't know, right?
We don't know anything.
All we do know is the one time he said his butt has been wiped. My butt's been wiped. He's supposed to be giving a speech tomorrow.
And
Now,
he's a good boy. He's a good boy, and he answered all the questions. That little boy.
hey, you answered everything right, Joe. Just come this way. Calm down. Quit being defensive. No, Joe, you're not supposed to say that. It's okay. We were trying to give you tips, but don't worry. We'll give you ice cream still before bedtime. Don't worry, Joe. Just read the piece of paper, Joe.
I mean, he's too old. He's too wore out. I mean, I know what that's like, being too old and too wore out, man. You know.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you for me rereading your shit or your comment there, Tammy. Nope, he's supposed to be giving a speech tomorrow. Is it really him, or is it gonna be a CGI recording? You know what the fuck they can do nowadays with TV screens and green screens and all this other crazy shit and everything nowadays. Is it really him, or did they pre-record that shit and then did some fucking Star Wars help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only help hologram shit up there. You know what I'm saying?
don't you think? Don't you think that the Japanese could make a robot that would walk up there like him and say shit?
What are you talking about, man? The Japanese have already made one of those manga fucking warrior thingies that are like 30 stories high and shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But you know, the hologram shit to help me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Gundam Wing.
But not being in blue and gray, black and white, like real colors and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because technology nowadays. I mean, hell, back when we landed on the moon, you couldn't talk on a cell phone and shit, but you could hear to the fucking moon crystal clear. Not even miss a beat. And now your call drops out because of a thunderstorm.
We got thunder. Hey, did you get thunderstorms tonight? I got hellacious ones right here.
Yeah, we've had them the past couple days. I think I'm supposed to be having like another round here in about 30, 45 minutes. There's like a 50 to 60% chance. Here in like I think around 11:15ish, somewhere around that. You don't believe none of it. It'll be on.
Oh, we got 14 people watching. Ain't somebody gonna come up here and add to the town here?
Yeah, somebody come up and put their
Yeah, anybody.
Anybody. All you gotta do is hit the link up there. I'll hear boop down here, and then I'll put you up here. Right? Right, Yorga?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna ask Christina about my eyeball, but she's too damn busy worried about Yoda's eyeball.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, I got an eyeball problem.
Oh, right.
No, she said she's medical. She's like a, well, I won't say it. She's like a medical somebody. Something.
And okay, like, you know, it's kind of crazy. You know, they're already talking about Kamala for president, right? To be on the ticket. But like, I heard like fucking that they're trying to pick North Carolina's Governor Roy Cooper to be VP, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Where the hell
really?
is he out of? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know that, Tammy. You know how I am. I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? And that bitch ain't even really eligible anyway. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because her parents aren't
Hey, Andy, baby.
born citizens of this country. You know what I'm saying?
She's what I understand, she's half Jamaican, half
Indian.
was Indian.
Right, exactly, Tammy. You know what I'm talking about. That her parents
Yeah, but
are
I mean, maybe her parents were born here. I don't know. Maybe
her
she's got
parents
to
moved
be
from a
Bleed.
different country, and she was born here. But their parents have to be born here, and you be born here from American citizen parents.
Right. And I don't know if they were or not, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to comment on that. I don't
What
know.
I'm saying is the way that I see shit, or is like, say that something does happen to Biden that moves Kamala up into place, and now, oh, you're void, bitch, because you're not eligible. So then that makes Speaker of the House Mike Johnson in place.
I
If
like
I'm
him.
if I'm right, if I'm correct, if that's the way that the goes, I think.
Count Yorga is here. There's only look, look. We only got room for one
That's what
count.
I'm saying, though. This
But
is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let this other count come up here from ain't my stream, but there's two counts in this stream, right?
but
Count Yorga, I like it. I like him. He's funny.
Tammy, I was kind of having this, and it wasn't really an argument or debate, but I was having a discussion with my buddy before after I got off of work and everything, and I was sitting there telling him, that there's not enough time for them to invoke the 25th Amendment. I mean, with it this close, what 100 days to election, about, that I mean, there's not enough there's just not enough time, I don't think, to be able to invoke that amendment. Am I correct about that one? What's up, Rip Curl? Why the hell are you not
I
um
don't know the
wrong?
rules in the 25th Amendment. I haven't read it. I don't know, so I can't comment. I don't know.
That, and that too, Tammy, there might not even be a fucking election. You know what I mean? But just like I said, and like I said, I'm not a scholar or anything. I'm not. I know a little stuff, but I don't know a whole lot of shit. Not like a lot of y'all know. A lot of y'all might know a whole hell of a lot more than what I do. I'm just putting my 2 cents on what I know a little bit of, about some of this shit. And if I'm wrong, y'all tell me and let me know, or give me any information and shit. Yeah, things are about to change a lot, though. I do agree with you that you're not sure if they could do well. That's what I don't see. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like I said, Kamala not being eligible because of her status and everything, of her parents not being natural born citizens. That brings it down to Mike Johnson, that will take place until the election does happen, if anything, say, were to happen, right? But, like, within that time period, like, shit would have to be super fucking fast for shit to go, to happen. Well, see, yeah, me too, Tammy. I've learned from Hawk myself, and, like, David Sneed, and people like that, Texas and. Okay, impeachment for. Thank you. Let me hold on 1 second. For federal election violation. Okay, all right. Here we go. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of what Yorga. What the hell? Where did you go?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. You scared me. Thought you ran
Yeah.
away.
I try to scare people all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was scary. Yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna have to sit back and see how all this shit plays out, because, well, somebody told me, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, because we already know that how much the fucking deep state has cheated in the fucking past and everything. I mean, hell, technically, Obama shouldn't have been president, correct? Technically, I mean, but he got away with it. So I don't know. Yeah, there was a lot of shit going on. You know,
You know
there
what? I want them to have black projects and hold on, let me get my camera on. Like Area 51 and things like that. We need shit like that. You know, we do. But you know, where's it stop? You know, all of our money is going into things that we have no freaking clue about. We don't know anything, you know. And then that gets into other things like somebody just said BLM, you know, things like that. You know, I don't mind us, you know, trying to invent experimental aircraft to go back to the moon or whatever. You know, I don't care.
I don't know. Oh well, what's her name? This is the head of what was it, security or whatever, or what is it, Secret Service? Cheeto. She freaking resigned today.
And good for her. Good for her for doing that. Yep.
Now, does that mean that the investigation stops?
No, no,
I think
it
we
does
should
not.
continue to.
But good for her for going. You know what? Look, here's the thing, and I've always been this way. If I've screwed up, I will tell you I screwed up. You
Yeah, but
know,
she didn't. She ain't never admit that she screwed up though.
she never did.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know she resigned, so that's saying, yeah, I screwed up. I'm out of here.
Let's put it
Oh,
like this,
I
man.
actually like that in a person. I like that in a person.
Let's put it like this. Yesterday during the committee of her hearing and shit, both sides, it was bipartisan that were fucking ripping her left and right. Even AOC, and I hate to fucking say this because it's gonna shock your minds because it blew my fucking mind, but it was the one time I kind of agreed with AOC. It was kind of crazy. I was kind of like, yeah, yeah. We need to find out. Yeah. Any other time you got shit coming out of her mouth, but this is the one time that okay, she fucking finally said something. All these times being in Congress that fucking
But
made sense.
can you
Only
imagine? Can you imagine? And I'm not. Well, I'm always a devil's advocate. Okay. I think there's no excuse for what happened and all that. But can you imagine a nightmare of trying to protect basically one person that's surrounded by thousands of people and rooftops and everything else, you know? And I get it. That rooftop, it was sloped. That thing was like this, man, dude. It was like I could have crawled up on there, and my old ass could have crawled up on there. It wouldn't have been a big deal, man. But what was the
yeah.
point I was getting to?
Oh no, but those slopes are a bitch. You know, there you
That
could
thing
fall
was
off.
like this, dude. It was
Man,
like
that
that.
look, it was a 3-degree slope and it was hot outside. Okay, that's why he abandoned his post. It was too fucking hot outside. I mean,
Okay.
come on, man. Who in the right mind, in the middle of the day, in the middle of summer, is going to hold a presidential rally on the year the presidential election happens? Like, who the fuck does this shit, man? It's too fucking hot out here.
Too hot.
That's
Uh,
what I was thinking. I can't believe they picked me to do this. It's too fucking hot out here. Who the fuck has a rally in the middle of the
and
day?
then look, there's a guy up there with a gun. It's
What?
too hot. You know, shit.
It's so hot. Oh my gosh. The heat is unbearable here in Pennsylvania. Holy shit. Imagine if he was in Florida. Really? But yeah, that came out today too. The guy that was supposed to be on the roof, it's too hot. I had to go inside. You want me to stand out here in the middle of the sun? Fuck
Yeah,
out of
go
here.
get the beach. Go get the. It's too hot up here. Go get the B team. Get the next
Too
shooting
hot
up
out
here.
here. What, you want me up here in the heat? It's the middle of the day. It's hot. It's too fucking hot. You got all this black on me? God.
Yeah, that would have been funny if they greased up that roof. Just grease up the roof, man. So the dude can't do it. He's just gonna flip off.
No, Tammy, I did not see a geyser at Yellowstone blow today. Did it blow? I thought it always blew though. Like the geyser at Yellowstone. Or was it like boom blow? Like like that.
No, but what I was going to say though, Jeremy, and I've told you this before, is I have been around Secret Service, and when I did that thing with Tony Blair, and I told you about it and everything, I don't want to go into all the details, but I didn't mean to, but I sneaked up behind one of them, and I tapped Tony Blair on his shoulder right here, and he had two Secret Service guys, Secret Service everywhere. They did not see me come up, and he turned around and smiled at me, and I said, can I get you to sign my guitar?" And he said, "Why, certainly." That's exactly what he said. "Why, certainly." These two Secret Service guys, they had laptops, and they turned around and like, "Holy shit!" You know, they knew they screwed up, man. They knew they screwed up because if I'd have been, a bad guy, I could have come up and Abraham Lincoln this fucking guy, man. All I wanted him to do was sign my guitar. That was it. And so I'm just saying, a lot of people ain't been around Secret Service. I've only been around them once. And at one time, I fooled them without even trying to. You know what I mean? So they're not impervious. They're not the freaking predator. They're not everything they try to say they are. They ain't. I don't want to say they ain't shit, but man, my little ass walked up. You've seen me, man. I'm not much bigger than you, man. And I walked right up behind him and went boom, boom, boom on his shoulder. Tony Blair, the Prime Minister of England. You know what I mean? They had their backs turned. No shit.
That's wow. That's pretty.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't even realize it when it happened at the time. I didn't even understand what was happening. And they turned around and looked at me like two ghosts, two white ghosts, man, like, holy shit. And I held up a guitar and said, "Can you sign this for me?" Yeah. It was goofy.
There you have it, folks. That was our story time with Yorga. Just going to let you know the 7:30 show is completely different from the 9:30 show because Yorga has plenty more stories that he'll probably.
I'm here all week.
There you go. He'll be here all week.
I'll be here all week.
Right? All right. That was story time with Yorga. Story time with Yorga is brought to you by, I don't know.
The other thing about that, and I told you this too. I was out there when he left, and they had a motorcade, all these black vehicles, the big limos with the British flags on them and shit. You think Tony Blair's in that? He got in like a Chevy Suburban.
A Pinto? 22 Pinto?
No, not a Pinto. He was in a Chevy Suburban, but it was like 4 or 5 cars back. So if anybody did try to take a shot at him, they didn't know what vehicle he was in. And all that shit's secret, man. It was weird. It was weird. One night I'm around Secret Service, man, and it was freaking strange, man. I'm telling you, it was crazy.
And you never got another visit from him. Like they didn't come to you later on or whatever, because they're like, well, we know that motherfucker. He was the one that was in the band for Tony Blair. We do a background check on that son of a bitch.
If they did, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that you don't know, right?
They did, I don't know. I don't know. I played a gig, and I went home, and that was it.
Well, you played a gig. You got your guitar signed by Tony Blair. Then you went home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I've got it right over here in the corner.
No, I believe you. I've heard the story before.
Yeah,
Totally.
I know, I know. I don't mean to repeat stories, but that's.
No, no, I
When,
like
but
it.
when it comes to Secret Service and all the things that are in the news right now, I mean, I think I'm one of the only qualified people around here that can go. I've been around Secret Service, man. I mean, I really was around them, man, and I didn't at the time. I didn't realize how important it was until after the fact. You know what I mean? And and I was like,
I was like,
damn,
holy
man,
shit, I can step up.
I could have got whacked, man.
That's
I
what I
could have,
mean. Yeah. Could have been like, holy
yeah.
shit. Yeah. Like
And you don't even think about it till like the next day. You're going, wait a minute, they could,
that was
because all
really
these guys
stupid,
are
but it was
packing, man.
really fucking, cool at the same time, right? Like
Oh, it's
that was
super
cool that I
cool. I
did it,
mean,
but that was dumb of me for doing it because I could have got whacked, right?
the thing is, and I know I've told you this. I went into a room to go meet him, and
Yeah.
I had my guitar, and it was this Fender Stratocaster. And the Secret Service guys at the door said, you can't take that in with you. And that was another one that didn't register with me. I was going, what? You know, I said, okay. And I put it up on top of a big cabinet or something before I went into the room. And I was thinking, why can't I take my guitar with me? Is that a weapon? You know, that's when I started thinking. And then I go in there and I trip on my boots and fall on Tony Blair, the Prime Minister of England.
That's
You know,
why
fall on
because
his
you were carrying an
face.
axe.
Well, I I don't know, but they said you
That's
can't carry
awesome.
anything that could be like a baseball bat or whatever. I
Well, a
guess.
guitar is an axe, right? That's what they used to say back in the day. We're gonna pick up this axe and jam.
Yeah, they call it guitar now. But
I'm here all
anyway,
evening.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and he told me to I can't go in there with that, so I put it up on this big cabinet. And I walked in the room and I fell and tripped on him. And him and I got along great and everything else. And then when I came back out, I forgot my guitar. And I went, oh, my guitar. And that's when he was standing there with his back turned to everybody. Two Secret Service guys, well, two, one on each side, um, with their back to me. But I wanted to sign my guitar and I had a Sharpie. I had a Sharpie the whole time. You know what I mean? And I just went up to him and went, boop, 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 on the back of his shoulder. And he turned around and said, he was just as friendly as he could be. I said, would you mind signing my guitar? And he did. And the two Secret Service guys turned around and were flipping out. They were flipping out. They had, like, not guns drawn, but hands on guns and shit. And I'm going, holy shit. And he went, why, certainly. And he signed my guitar and I went away, man. You know, that was that. But I've been around Secret Service, man, and they did not do a good job that night either. I guess that's my point. They didn't do a great job. They didn't.
You already have a wrench, Jerry. Sorry.
Huh?
I know you don't need one, but you already got one. Sorry. Right, Yorga?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah, I'll show you. Right
oh, here we go. Let me get you full screen there. Solo layout. That's what. Papa Bear, what'd it do? Boom. There you go, folks. Y'all thought he was full of shit? Right there.
Tony
Tony
Blair.
Blair. Tony Blair. Right there.
And the bad part was, this
Boom.
was my main guitar back then. And so I used it on another gig, and then I realized my hand was rubbing his name off. So I just said, I can't use it anymore. So I took the neck off and put it on something else. But I still have it. That was that night. Yeah. Tony Blair.
Boom. There y'all go. Oh,
Boom.
yeah.
I mean, I could fake that. I mean, come on, man. I could fake that shit. But
That was
it
show and
was
tell with Yorga.
November of 2008.
That was show and tell with Yorga. And it's brought to you by cigars. I don't.
Ooh, what kind of cigar you got?
These are great games. I don't put tobacco in them.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Well, there's tobacco in them, but I take the tobacco out. What's up, Moafta? What it do? Good to see you.
All right, Jeremy, sorry about that long diatribe, but I just had to talk about Secret Service since we're on that subject of Secret Service.
No, man, I like it when you go ahead and talk. I need to get more people up here so they can start talking too. But we ain't got nobody coming through right now.
I know, damn it.
I've got the link up there.
I know you do.
I know. Usually, we have our normal 3, 4, 5 people up here. I don't know. Maybe these people are doing shit. Who knows? What else been going on? Yeah, what, Flint? I'm trying to do a show, big boy. You just go to sleep. What's rut? For the first time today, I'm getting old. Wait, hold on, let me read this up here for a second. For the first time today, I'm getting on. Oh, man. Like the electric polishers and stuff, because he can't wax on, wax off no more. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Twist.
I know what you're saying. I've been watching Cobra Kai all week. Yeah.
No. Well, I know what. Yeah, kind of. Kind of.
What? Wax on, wax on.
Yeah. Whack. Yeah. But he's. Yeah. Yeah. I don't wax my car. I know you probably wax your car, Yoga. Well, your
man, you wouldn't believe that car is kind of magical because it's dirty as it can be, and I could pull it out of the garage and it looks like $1,000,000. I have never waxed that car. Never. I've washed it. That's it. Something about that paint job that's on it, man, it looks like $1,000,000 no matter what. So I'm kind of lazy.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just looking today. I swear to God, Jeremy, today at that model you made of my car. I was looking at it going, man, Jeremy made that thing for me. Man, that's freaking cool as shit.
Okay. Yeah, even if you look inside of it, man, because you gave me pictures of the inside of the interior of the car, and I matched the entire the interior of the car too. Remember?
Yeah, you don't know how much that means, man. I mean, it's like, and again, I just said just today I stopped and looked at it and went, wow.
I remember because when you first seen it, you were like, holy crap, you even got the little scratches on the inside of the door and everything.
Oh, it has those. It has those. But the thing about that car is, and I know I've got more days behind me than I got ahead of me. And sooner or later, I'm going to croak, and my kids are going to get that car. And every day, that car gets worth a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you've seen these videos about these barn finds, barn classes, barn finds.
You're breaking up for a second there.
Oh, I'm sorry. But that's kind of what that is. It's one of those barn finds. It's in my garage. Sorry, I didn't get to see my guy.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny.
Yeah, I'm just holding on to it till after I croak, and then they're going to get it. And it's going to be worth $10,000 more than what it's worth now.
Yeah.
So screw it.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm planning my own demise.
You been what?
I said, not that I'm planning my own demise or anything like that. I still drive that car around, man. That thing is scary as hell. Yeah.
Didn't you just say you just put new brake pads on it?
I did, and you know what's weird is that no, I didn't just do brake pads. I did all the calipers and everything. Um, it pulls to the left a little bit now, and I'm wondering if that's an alignment issue or if that front left brake pad is holding on a little bit tighter than it should be. You know what I mean? So it kind of pulls you a little bit to the left. I mean, very slightly.
Right.
So the thing with a Corvette, you get the front end line, you got to get the back end line too.
Yeah,
Do you know that? No, you got to get the whole thing.
Your ass pulls left or right.
Yeah, you got to get the whole thing line.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass with a Corvette. Yeah, they're weird cars, man. It's not just like a Camaro that's got two seats. It's a whole different animal, man. It's a whole different freaking thing. And it was designed to race on road tracks.
Yeah.
That's what it's all for, not drag racing.
When you put your gas on or your foot on the pedal, is it just want to like go? Like as soon as you let off the brake, is it like just automatically just wants to go?
That car would go like a bitch, man. And
yeah, like power, like just.
Oh yeah. And the funny thing is, though, in my age, I drive like a grandma for the most part. I got the big first 4 speed. I'm still, I'm like a grandma on the road. Every now and then I'll get redneck. Every now and then I'll get redneck and then dig it. You know what I mean?
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Remember about, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago I said it's going to rain anywhere 30, 45 minutes? It's fucking pouring here now. I can hear it on the roof.
Oh, you're getting it now. I'm not getting it now. It rained like a bitch here today. I'm not getting anything now.
Shit, you might see the freaking lightning in the fucking front of the windows back there behind me.
You might see somebody peeking through your blinds in the window.
I think that's you right there. Is that you right there? That little dot right there? Nope, it's just a reflection off my car.
Somebody said the brake piston might be getting stuck. Floating tight. It could be. It's ever since I did those brakes, it's pulls to the left a little bit. I mean, not hard, just enough to make you go. Yeah, those pistons float. They float, but here's one thing I don't understand, and I don't want to turn this into a really crappy automotive live stream. But one thing that gets me is this brakes. The pads touch the rotors the entire time. They're always touching. They're not like out here and then you hit the brakes and they come in. That's the way it seemed like it should be to me. No, they're touching the whole freaking time.
That don't sound right.
I know it don't sound right, but they got to be creating heat the whole freaking time. It don't sound right. But
yeah,
I've gone through YouTube and every tool that Harbor Freight has and redone my brakes, and that's how they do it. And they actually touch that rotor the whole freaking time. The brake pads do. Anyway, change subject. Let's talk about something that girls like. What do girls like?
They like diamonds.
Oh, God almighty. That's the most... Well, I'd rather buy brakes than a diamond. That's the most worthless thing that's ever been. At least brakes will make it... The brakes will make it stop. A diamond won't do nothing, man.
Depends on...
It's true. A lot of girls like diamonds. Like, why don't I just buy you a log or something? And that's the same thing as a diamond.
Hold on. Twisted Tasha said I just put an entire new brake system on my on my Malibu.
Drilled rotors, new calipers, brackets, top bearings, lower. control arms and top. Wow, you did a whole freaking
Holy,
shebang.
wow, man. Are you a mechanic as
I
well?
did. I did a new master cylinder, and the worst part about it, I replaced all the lines, the metal lines, and then the rubber lines, and all that stuff. I mean, I didn't know shit about brakes. I went on YouTube and just went and bought the tools and went for it.
You
And
can learn some shit on YouTube. You can learn how to do some shit from YouTube, man.
oh, you can learn a lot of shit. The worst thing was the brake boost. You know what that is? The brake booster.
Mm-mm.
Holy hell!
Holy,
That's what gives you power brakes, and it's not electronic whatsoever. It's all done by the vacuum system. So it makes you not have to push the pedal so hard. It gives you a suction that in like this bladder in there and stuff. Man, I was upside down inside that Corvette for a week with a clutch pedal up next to my neck like this. Like, and once I get upside down, I'm dyslexic anyway, so everything's backwards and it was fucked up,
everything.
man.
I gotta take it all down and then do it with a mirror.
Oh, there was tears. There was tears. Yeah.
You have to
It
go under.
was-
Larry says you got to go under the dash for the brake booster.
yeah. Most guys, and since I'm a little bit bigger than you, but not that much bigger than you. Most guys will take the seat out of the Corvette to do this job. And if you got automatic, it's not that bad because you just got brake and a gas pedal. I got the 4-speed, so there's a clutch, like going like this. I didn't want to take his seat out, so I just flipped upside down. Well, you would do it like a monkey, you know what I mean? You just flip upside down and get up in there, but then everything's upside down. And you have to have lights. You have all these lights to see where the bolts are. It's not the 4 bolts, Jeremy. It's 4 fucking bolts. And every one I had to have a different kind of doodad coming off my freaking my ratchet. You know what I mean? I think it was 5/8 or something. And it was a nightmare. I should have videotaped that shit, man. It took me a week. Took me a freaking week.
Jared Lee said 63 vet split back window fastest cars over 144.
Yeah, 63 split window. Yeah, I know about them. I'm a vet guy, man. I know about that.
Elizabeth,
I'm not the expert.
what's going on with you? Good to see you. Hope you're having fun tonight, this evening. It is raining like hell here in Cameron, Bass, Lobelia, North Carolina, wherever the hell. Like that little area. My mailing address is Cameron, but like Lobelia is like a mile and a half down the road from me. So, it's like that. So, but it is raining. It just let up for a second. Oh, big ass thunder. It's not Fort Bragg. Fort Liberty? No, Fort Bragg, motherfucker. It's Fort Bragg. It's always been Fort Bragg. It's always going to be Fort Bragg. Fuck your Fort Liberty. Okay? It's Fort.
No, man. They did that up here too. We had Fort Lee after Robert E. Lee, and they changed it to Fort Greg something. They split the name. It was like 2 names. Fort, I don't know what the fuck it is. And my daughter lives there, man. Yeah, it was Fort Lee. And
It's Fort Bragg. Like when you hear them blowing shit up and shooting artillery off and everything, it shakes the fucking houses and rattles the windows. You're like, oh shit, they're fucking shit up. Planes flying over you, fucking 800 feet.
it's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. It's cool.
It's kind of cool. You get used to it after a while. Like people that aren't like that just come here to visit or whatever. They're like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll be all right." Just bomb.
Yeah, but
Don't
the
worry about it.
closest thing to that we have here is a shooting range for the state police, and they sound like sometimes they're out there with a machine gun.
Oh,
I mean,
you
you
can hear
can hear
that
them.
too. Oh no,
Yeah,
that shit
that
and
shit.
everything.
And I'm like, they ain't legal. They must be over that base over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear that shit all the time. You hear boom, boom. You'll be like, oh shit, they're fucking shit up today. The Marines are out today, boys. Them motherfuckers love to do it in the rain too. Like they won't be doing anything all day long, and as soon as it starts raining, that's when they start shooting fucking shit off. Boom, boom, boom. They love fucking practicing in the rain.
That's good training. That's good training because you never know what the weather's going to be, man. Yeah, go out there when it's shitty,
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Every time it rains, boy, they run out there, boy. You like you it'll be nice out. All of a sudden, pop up thunderstorms will happen. Next thing you know, you'll be like, boom! You'll start hearing them fucking shooting shit off, seeing fucking planes going over and shit, man, helicopters, them doing operations and shit, training and shit. Shit's fucking crazy.
That's also good cover if you're going up against an enemy. You know, if you're already trained to go in during a thunderstorm, go in during a thunderstorm because that's just going to help you. You know,
And they do
kill
that.
them bastard.
Boom!
Boom!
Crazy.
Shit
Did you
blows up in the rain too.
Did you just hear that? Boom! Did you just hear that shit? It shook the fucking
I think
house.
I did.
Yeah. That's what I live with.
Oh, blues.
Boom! It's funny with like on clear nights, cool nights, especially in the wintertime, in the evening, like dusk, nighttime. You can, if it's real clear, the air is real thin. You can actually hear them shoot them off. Like you hear the chunk, then you hear the boom, chunk, chunk, boom, boom. Like you actually can hear them shoot them off and counting and boom. It's crazy. Yeah, 155 millimeter Scotties. Yep. Boom. Fucking shit up. Scotty knows what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ, a 155 millimeter? That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
gigantic room.
Dude, fucking like he used to live in or in Whispering Pines. Like in Whispering Pines, it's probably about let's say 15-minute drive from where I live, and you can feel that shit there out in Whispering Pines, like Fort Bragg and shit on certain days. It's crazy, man. Fort Lewis. See, Scotty knows what I'm talking about. Boom.
I can't believe, Jeremy,
What?
that somebody else has not come up on this panel.
I
I
know,
can't
man.
believe it.
An hour. This has been me and you. No,
I can't.
Boswell.
What a
Craig
problem.
hasn't up in here. I haven't seen Hawk. Who else is usually up in here? Like Monty? I haven't seen Monty up in here.
Monty Baker,
Last time. Monty was in here last time.
he was.
He was
Where-
here. Mm-hmm. Last time he was here.
Where's Christina? Eating bonbons on the couch?
Yeah, she's sleeping in bed, man. She's got a little one in there. Itty bitty's in there sleeping. Man, when we went to on vacation to Florida, we went to Crystal River and we went to Two Sister Springs or Three Sister Springs. I don't know, whatever it is. Gorgeous. Let me tell you this, Yorga. The water is so clear in that spring. It was like 6 to 8 feet deep, and you can see all the way down every friggin' pebble. And it was like 72 degrees at all times, all year long. It's 72
All year long. All year
all
long.
year.
Look,
Then,
man, you went there. I saw some of the pictures, and I was like, man, I used to go there when I was like 20 years old. I went to I dove Crystal River. I dove most all the springs that were around there. I told
yeah,
you stories.
there's Hunter Springs. That's a little beachy area
Did
and
you ever
everything.
go to the? Did you go to the It's Chutney River?
We went up the river out towards the Gulf. We went to Shell Island, that big ass island that's nothing but rock and fucking shells up there and everything. And we
Right.
docked up there for a little bit, and the water there was 90.8 degrees, and that was like the Gulf of Mexico. They going into the Gulf of Mexico. It was brackish water. Okay, before you go into there, okay, because you got to go through the channel, the channels or the posts or whatever to go out into the Gulf. So where we were in brackish water, okay, and then when we went back into the bay, okay, and went into the fucking into the canals where the springs are and everything, to where you can go your boat through and everything, and the manatees all live up in there and shit. Fucking
Yep.
the water was like 72 degrees. It was crazy
It's
how
it's it,
quickly that it changed like that. It was just, I was like,
it's 72. Those springs are 72 degrees year round, and when you jump in it with no wetsuit or anything, that shit's cold, man.
oh yeah, it's
You know?
cold, especially when you just got done swimming in the brackish water in the
And
Crystal River. That's 90 degrees, and then 20 minutes later you jump into the springs. That's 72 degrees. That shit is cold as fuck. But you know what? It's refreshing as hell, man, because it's all natural spring water.
you can actually, I mean, it was the only time I ever scuba dived. Well, I did it a bunch, but because you got the regulator in your mouth, you want.
Hmm.
So much
I know.
like choking on a bong or something, man.
You're
And your
supposed to
mouth is
breathe all the way in and then let all of that oxygen or
right.
air
But,
out, and
but
then breathe
it's
it all
still,
the way.
it's different. It's different though. It feels like
I
it's on
know.
the
I'm
pull
PADI certified.
and the
I'm a PADI
pull.
certified scuba
But
diver.
But in those springs, I could actually take my regulator out and take a drink of water in those springs. Crystal clear water. Take a drink because you dry it out. You put your regulator back in. I did that shit.
But yeah, man, it was gorgeous. Like I'd never seen anything like it before in my life. It was crazy.
Yeah,
You know what they have in fucking Florida too, in northern Florida and Crystal River, like the property we were staying at, Christina's mom's other house. But friggin', I've never seen it before in my life, and I took a picture just because I knew somebody around here would have been like, "You're full of shit. There ain't no fucking way." I seen fucking armadillos. It was like 7:30 in the morning. I was
oh
outside
yeah,
on my back smoking a cigarette. I looked up and I seen fucking armadillos coming through eating fucking damn little mushrooms and shit. And I ran up and ran inside and grabbed my phone and come outside, and they moved quick, and they were moved all the way towards the back of the property. But I zoomed in and took a picture of them motherfuckers because I knew nobody
yeah.
would
They're
believe.
all down there, and when they get hit by a car, they stink like hell.
Yeah,
I'll tell you something else they have in those springs, like at Jenny Spring. We used to go there in northern Florida, just where you're talking about. Beautiful, and it would be like a basin and then a cave. And before we went down to the cave, you could go into the basin. There were literally freshwater flounder down there. They were little itty bitty things. And you had to, they were the same color as the sand on the bottom. You had to
right.
literally figure out how to see them, and you could flick them, and they were flounders, but they were freshwater, man. It's crazy as shit.
Yeah, man.
And and they had freaking what we call up here crawdads. What do they
Yeah,
call them down here?
I call them crawfish.
Crawfish.
Crazy,
Okay, we
crayfish.
call them
Yeah,
crawdads.
yeah.
They were that big, like lobster. Yeah,
Fuck them.
we saw those up in the caves and whatnot.
The day
Oh,
that
yeah,
the day we went out, friggin', well, that week, that whole entire week we were down. It was the brand, like the day of scallop season. The first day we got down there was the first day of scallop season, like just opened up for down there. So everybody was coming down there to go scalloping. Like there were fucking boats everywhere, all over the fucking water, like all over the fucking place, because they were going out to scallop because it was scallop season, man. And to did you hear that shit? That shit was fucking loud. Um, fucking we went kayaking And when we went kayaking, she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go into the springs. We're gonna go kayaking in the springs." I was like, "Hell yeah, awesome!" I didn't know that I had to fucking kayak across the whole entire bay to get to the springs. You know what I'm saying? Like where we launched off at, like here, I had to come down here across the bay, go around Pete's Pier, go all the way up and shit like that, and then go underneath the bridge and everything. You want to know the funny thing about it? I had itty bitty in mind. She was up front playing the whole time. Nah, nah, look at the water. I sitting there had to fucking paddle a fucking damn kayak across choppy ass fucking bay water. It's crazy. I ain't
Cool.
never done it before in my life, but it was fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And the trash governor picking up bears. Bears? You have bears, Scotty? See, fuck that, dude. I don't fuck with bears. I don't fuck with bears. We don't. I ain't. I don't have. Not that I know of. Have bears around here.
Oh, 10 TV is just texting me and saying, can she join?
Yeah. You tell Tin that the link is in the top of the chat, or you can send
Oh,
her the link.
go on up there, Tim. I don't know how to do that. I went up hanging up again, and then
Uh,
is
all
my
she has to
mic
do
still too
is
loud?
chat or just not even get in chat. She just had to come into the channel and click the link. She didn't have to say nothing because I know who Tin is.
She said she worked out and want to be rude. Come on up here, man.
That's why I have it up there so you can come up here
Nah.
and you know
So hopefully she'll just click on the
oh,
link
come up here. But that's why I
up
have
there.
the link up here so you can come up here. People want to come up here and say, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" You got it.
Right.
Yeah. Damn! Did you hear that shit? Did you just hear that?
Right.
Crap.
Yes, Tim. Click on the link.
Yeah, it's up there, right above the
It's up
chat.
there.
Right above the chat. I mean, if you, I can put it in the chat again if you need me to.
You might have to.
However, you can click. Ah, there you go.
However, I
There
love
she,
that word, however.
there she is.
Woot
Good
woot.
evening. Good
There's
evening.
you.
What are you guys doing? We're not streaming tonight.
I was streaming tonight.
Yeah, you're and so let me share you out.
Yeah, I don't care. Go right ahead.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Share.
she's telling people to come over here and jump on the panel if they want to, so we can have stuff to talk about. Yeah. Right, Yorga?
Please.
I know. I feel like I'm been used and abused. I've been shared out.
You've been shared out.
You got this.
Feels like you've been shared out.
And
Yes.
let me tag you.
But absolutely, Tim. You're more than welcome to.
So, yeah, we're not streaming tonight. And there's been so much weird shit that happened today. And Camo Toe's got to give it up, man. This girl, I don't get her. I don't get her.
Well, you know what? You can use my stream tonight to stream tonight, Tim. So whatever you have information that you have to let the people know and let everybody else know or get information out or something even off your chest in your opinions. You have every right to do it here and you know that.
Well, that camel, she decided that, like, she got with some group and they did a Zoom call of like 40,000, like they're trying to get all these black women behind, and she's been so debunked. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, she's
Well, You know that she's not really technically eligible because her parents aren't born into the United States, and even though she was born into the United States, she has to be born from parents who were born in the United States to be able to run for president, from what I heard.
Okay, so now I've heard that too from different, like it's really hard to discern what's going on with the information because some people they look and present very well. So you think they're maybe telling you legally, but then you're like, wait a minute, you're a little weird. And then the weird ones, you're like, I don't know if I want to listen to them because they might be just jacking you around. Like, what is the law? We need a lawyer person, like a constitutional lawyer.
You don't
Hey,
need a lawyer person. You don't need nobody but Count Yorga. Let me tell you something. And don't nobody know more black women than me. And they're all on my side. So forget about it. Forget about it. Right?
what? Well, here's this is. I'm just okay.
I'm
Thank
sorry, but that was some funny shit.
Thank you, Yorga. Um,
Oh,
thank you for that break.
oh.
We do have to pay the bills here, folks. So every
It's
now and then
all true. It's
we
true. I'm
have to
telling
take
you, it's
commercial
true.
breaks. We do have to pay the bills here, so we do need to take commercial breaks. And our sponsors, thank you for that, Yorga. But and everybody knows that this is kind of crazy and it's kind of true, but this is definitely not probably true. What I'm going to say here, but I'm just throwing it out there just to have a little bit of joking with it and everything. But what if all this stuff about you having to be born in the United States, or your parents had to be born in the United States and you be born in the United States? What if it's all a Mandela effect thing?
Ooh, like a steamy bowl of mind fuck soup.
Yeah, like the Curious George, if he had a tail or not, or the Bearstein Bears or the Bearstein Bears.
Or why do all my clocks say 1111 for 4? I thought it was 1V.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You're absolutely right.
And then
You're
I checked
correct.
all my clocks and they look all Romanesque or Tuscany, right?
Hey,
And I look
you
on the back and it says made in China. So are they fucking with us?
You want to hear some kind of trippy conspiracy thingy that happened to me today, this morning on my way to work? Is I stopped at the store, okay? Because I was running low on cigarettes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to quit, but I ain't kicked the habit yet. But I went and I got one pack of Lucky Strike Red 100s. I got one pack of Game cigars and one tiny little espresso shot of Starbucks, the espresso shot, the little tiny cans. You know what I'm saying? And I went up and I paid for it, and the price was 11.11, and I was like, that's kind of weird and crazy. And then I was thinking, wait, today's the 22nd. What's 11 and 22? 33? Whoa, isn't that trippy? Like 33rd degree Mason, right? I don't know why I thought like that, but it was crazy.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why I had it in my head neither, but that when I was walking out to the car, that's what I was thinking, and I was like, why the fuck did I just think of that shit? Pretty crazy though, huh? I hadn't either, but
Oops, just a sec. I'm sharing you out again.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was crazy. Like I don't know why I had that thought, but I
Was
did.
it was
I
it a black woman that was it a black woman that was waiting on you? Because I bet I know her.
yeah,
Well, Kamala's
probably.
not even technically black either. That's another thing,
No, I know.
Okay. Information about natural born citizens and presidential eligibility. Okay. So everybody, India's placed something up there that y'all need to go do and do your research on, and I'll get my research done on it eventually when I get a chance. Because what's tomorrow? Wednesday. I have the day off tomorrow, but I have itty bitty tomorrow all day.
That's
7
not a day off.
Well, I think they're gonna announce Cato being toast
Mm-hmm.
like by tomorrow or Thursday, because they want to have him waiting in state, starting on the Friday, and jam everything up in the news feed, because this shit with Yellowstone's a little sketch too, you guys.
Okay, I have heard nothing about Yellowstone. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but I've been at work and I have not heard one damn thing about. Well, except for what somebody has said today. I think it was maybe Tammy or Scotty or somebody else. I have to look up the chat, but somebody was talking about it today, about that thing Yellowstone. It was Anti, I think, and Tammy, I think, or somebody. I don't know,
I'm gonna see
but
if I can email this. Um,
but yeah, I, I,
um,
I don't I don't know really what happened. It blowed up really good.
yeah, and it was odd because it was like an explosion, type, and
Oh,
those.
like something was caught in there, and there was just so much built up combustion that it just had to release somehow. And instead of going just straight through the tube, it just blew like
Well,
a
Dutch Sense said there's a possibility of something that possibly it caved in
yeah
his
that yeah
area.
yeah
Yeah,
it was.
that's what he explained it. And you guys, Dutch Sense just did a thing here about an hour ago. So after this stream, don't go now because we're fun. Okay, go afterwards and then catch up on what Dutch was saying about the earthquakes. Because yeah, we're kicking off another you know few weeks of some possibly good rumbling is what it sounds like. So.
You know what's crazy? You just said about earthquakes, and Christina just told me this. It was either, I think, yesterday. It might have been earlier in the week, or it was last week. But we had another earthquake here in the mountains of North Carolina, like right around the Tennessee border, up in that area or whatever. And it was like the fifth earthquake that's happened this year, which is like really weird.
Okay, let me look up the earthquake today. Let's see what we got here. I'm not really an earthquake person, but I do understand it a little bit.
Well, I know it's the tectonic plates or whatever that move, and they like
And
rumble when it catches, and yeah.
well, and my theory is that they're gonna that they're gonna set it off. Okay, this is just a theory. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not giving out any medical legal advice.
I
I'm
already have disclaimer on the bottom.
Okay, yeah, it's just a theory, because these guys are caught in the government, a lot of them. I mean, look at the FBI lady that just stepped down today, you know.
Yeah,
And girlfriend, you ain't gonna get your pension. Because once they find out you're a criminal, then you ain't gonna get that 401k. Okay, just saying. Okay, because
but it was hot. That's why I abandoned it. It was hot.
well, she wasn't going to step down yesterday, and then as of this morning,
Oh, oh, I watched some of the different clips of the hearings of different people in Congress, and it's just like I said earlier today. It was bipartisan. Like both sides were ripping her left and right. And I'm going to be honest, and somebody agreed with me. I think it was Indy earlier tonight when I said this, and I'll say it again. Some of you have already heard it, but it's the very first time. And I hate to admit it, but AOC actually had something come out of her mouth that actually made sense, and I agreed with, and was like, "What? Uh, uh, oh, okay, yeah." You like the first time, like we all know how AOC is, and that was the first time that I was like, "What?" I didn't expect to hear that come out of your mouth, but yeah, what she said.
well, they got AOC on tape somewhere screaming at Joe and old vodka Pelosi, during the Jay Pooper thinger, like, because, high censorship right now on the tubes. Everybody knows it, okay? So play along, okay? But yeah, she was on there saying, I don't need a part of this, Joe, and we're getting backed into a corner, and like, I'm not surprised that she's coming out and saying something at this point.
Right. Like I said, a lot of y'all, have more information than I do. You know what I'm saying? I get to catch little, breadcrumbs here and there, and then go back and look at my stuff and, hear other people. But I also like to hear from y'all too. You know what I mean?
I can't
Right,
get to
Mark?
my bookmarks right now. If I could, I had some stuff, but why didn't they not let me get into my bookmark?
Uh,
It's always something, you know what I mean?
yeah.
No, I can't get into there.
Yeah, but maybe it's like all of a Mandela effect thingy going on here. Some type of, mind fuck soup is going on.
Yeah, steamy bowl of mindfuck soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one lady, Mace, she just ripped that Congressman Mace ripped the FBI lady, and
Cheeto.
yeah.
Cheeto.
Oh, it
Cheeto.
was, yeah, it was just, I'm trying to find.
Everybody did. What do you? That's why I was just like, wow.
Well, and then I also think it's very quinky dink that Sheila Jackson, like kicked the bucket here the day after, because the thing is she was always on those intel committees. She was the head of them, I guess. I found that out like
From
yesterday.
from what I heard that she too also, because I'm glad you mentioned. I heard that she also had like a lot of thumb drives or like tapes and fucking information on fucking people and shit too.
Oh, ooh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Like she seemed like a big player for a long time, because she had quite the career there as a congresswoman for in Texas, what, for at least 20 years or more. And then remember her little pedo ring she wore, the
Yeah. Yeah.
diamond
Encrusted dime. Yeah. Yeah.
swirl boy loved shit, and it was just like, oh, you just so nasty. So like, I'm wondering who's gonna be next. If it's gonna be Maxine Waters, gonna check out, gonna be Pelosi,
Well,
Schumer,
they're all gonna start dropping like flies.
if they're not already. Oh, AB, there's AB.
Hey, what's
AB.
up?
AB.
What it do, AB? Hey, AB. Link is at the top.
Yeah, come on in here.
You want to
Yeah.
come in? You're more than welcome to.
Normally
Come
we
on
do.
in. I'm sorry, I don't even have AB here wrenched. Where is he? There he is.
Normally we do Taco Trucker Tuesday, but I didn't have the energy tonight, you guys. It's harder to drive the bus than it is.
That's fine. If Jeremy came up, we're all hanging out. AB can come up. Man, he's cool.
Oh, and there's Magic Angel. I haven't seen you for so long, girl. I love you.
Yeah, y'all come on up, man. Come and hang out with us. I mean, we haven't done this for a while, and like you said, if you can't do Taco Tuesday, then do it here. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah, do your taco, and you gotta look. Like I said, I have the day off tomorrow. I have to be quiet a little bit, because everybody.
Can I say something about that?
What?
The last two times I've been to Taco Bell and I get those, what do you call them, loco tacos or whatever?
Yeah.
They ain't worth a shit. When I get home, they're like a soggy mess of like food, and they're terrible. You can't even pick them up. You got to eat them with like a fork or whatever. They're terrible. Or
Well, what I noticed is that everything seems to taste a little more like artificial, and it's
That's
gotten
it.
really expensive. It's not no cheap eats. Remember back in the day when we were raising our kids, and it's like, hey kids, let's get cheap eats. Taco Bell, dollar burgers at McDonald's, or 7-Eleven chili dogs, because they were always really good, you know?
They were good as shit too. And Taco Bell, and back like in the 70s, it was like, I don't know, 69 cents for a taco, and it was good.
I think
And
it
they're,
was 40.
I mean, they are horrible now. They're terrible.
Look, man, all I can say is Wendy's used to have nice, big old fat patties.
They
Okay,
did the
nice
square
patties.
ones.
And
Didn't they
yep,
have the square
square
ones?
patties. And we just had a fucking Baconator the other day, and I can't believe that we paid that much money for tiny little fucking hamburger patties like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I remember years ago that I could get a Baconator and eat on that bitch for like 2 days. But now I
You
can.
know, the one that we had here, that I really, really love is called Burger Chef. And if you order a hamburger or a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger or whatever, that's all you got. And then you turned around and went to this Fix-It store. They had the lettuce and tomatoes and all that shit on it. You could put all the, I mean, load it up with, whatever you wanted to. But you've already paid for it and you get out of there. Man, Burger Chef was the shit, man. And they had good food, good hamburgers, good fries, everything. And that big microphone up there. Talk to the back,
AD, how's your chicken nugget or chicken patty?
I'm waiting on to load me. I'm sitting in the door. Same shit. Same day.
I need a 2-piece with a biscuit.
It's on. It's on the trailer. No, I didn't. You sent me that message, and I didn't have a good sleep day today. So we're gonna suffer tonight.
It's probably the Schumann popping off. So
No, it's me being 7 different type of people in one day, trying to do too much shit. But that's the story of my life.
Story of everybody's life nowadays.
You're talking about hamburger joints, my go-to now, and I don't eat a lot of fast food.
I don't either.
But the Whataburger, they've been pretty damn good so far. Can't really fuss about the Whataburger.
I don't have a Whataburger around here where I'm at. So.
All
Dude, they wanna eat shit
Whataburgers,
crazy
all of Whataburgers are mom and pop places. It's a franchise that they just pick up, and we had a couple of them here, and they were good as hell.
okay,
They
I
were
have a question about Whataburger because we don't have them up here in Pacific Northwest. So when I hear Whataburger, and Jeremy, you're a chef by trade, is that one of those water dunked cooked burgers?
No, it's a what a burger.
Yeah, like whoa, that's a hell of a burger.
And that's funny. It's funny because what she was just saying, when I was a little kid, I thought they were called water burgers.
Whataburger.
See,
Yeah, we're going water burger. Oh, hell yeah. No, it's what a burger.
it's not water.
No, what a burger.
So all of you guys, all you motherfuckers,
It's our southern
y'all
accent.
have some weird accents because
Whataburger,
for
yeah.
all my
Whataburger.
life, I
It's
thought
a
it
water
was
burger.
a burger, and I'm thinking, oh, well, I saw a Whataburger dunked recipe where they dunked them,
No, but,
and poached them.
but no, Jen,
That's called
forgive us. Forgive us. We're from the South. We say water burger.
I did.
It's
I
like
thought it
y'all,
was, I'm thinking,
like pecan and pecan.
Hey, like all y'all's windows up, it's about to
They're-
rain. Like
No,
Yeah.
But it's like water burger.
No, I really thought
mater,
it was
like,
Whataburger.
get off that. You're gonna hit your mater. Be careful. You're gonna fall down and hit your mater. You're gonna hit your head. Like
Did you know? Did you check this one out? This is a good one. I had an aunt, Eleanor, and from the moment I was born, we called her Aunt Eleanor. Aunt Eleanor.
Yeah.
Aunt Eleanor. And I always thought her name was Aunt Eleanor. I never knew. It took me till I was like growing up to find out it was Aunt Eleanor.
No.
But we called her Aunt Eleanor. You know?
No.
I'm not good at that.
Aunt. It's not aunt. Bless
No.
you.
My friends of color say auntie. They always say auntie.
Auntie. Yeah.
We said Aunt.
effed up over here over the Whataburger. I mean, seriously, Jeremy, I thought it was even possibly a sous vide method, okay? Like it was, sous vide, come on. Did I pronounce it right?
We steam those burgers. We steam them in water, baby. And then we sell them to the northerners that don't know any better.
Well, Jeremy knows what I'm talking about, those sous vides or whatever.
See, cooking, Jeremy probably hates it because he does like me trucking. I hate it. But cooking, I enjoy cooking. It relaxes me when I'm at home.
See, I love to cook at home. Like, I love to cook for Christina.
Hate doing it for a job.
The job, well, I've been doing it for 26 years, 27 years.
Same thing driving a truck.
Yeah, and for 23 of those years, I managed a restaurant, a very multi-million-dollar, high volume restaurant in the middle of Pinehurst.
Stress.
It's nothing but out-of-town golfers that think that they can do whatever the fuck they want because they got so much money and they just come in here because they want to play number 2 where all the pros play. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that.
Yeah.
And now what I do is so much more relaxing because I cook and I work for a retirement home and assisted living.
Nice.
Facility. So I always have the tables that I have at dinner now and lunch. They don't roll over like you do at a regular restaurant.
Right.
Once that table's up and gone, they're going home for the night. That you're not going to have somebody else come back in. My dinner service is from 5 o'clock to 7:30. I'm at home.
Nice.
I'm at home by 8:15 every night. If I work the night shift, and I work from 11 to 7:30. And
these assisted living places, dude, they've popped. I live outside of Athens, Georgia, and inside we got a 10 loop that goes around there. But inside that, they have built so many assisted living homes. It's just a lot.
That's because of the population is there's more aging out than there are being birthed right now. And then on top of it, you got people like, Fuji and little Billy Goats are so busy trying to take care of humanity.
It's a nonprofit organization. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, there you go.
I'm being paid by the residents. They're my boss. You know what I'm saying? Even though we have CEOs and I've got, people, you know what I'm saying? But that they really don't have to go anywhere if they want to. They can literally stay there for the
And if they're happy with the food, you get to keep your job. Nobody's bitching. That son of a bitch. His food sucks. They like their food.
Every month their menu changes. They get something different, a new menu every month, and they also have a committee on the board to where we want this on the menu now, or we're tired of having this stuff. Can we have this now on the menu, or can you kind of switch it up to this type of stuff now? So they actually do have a say of what they want, But
we realize that's where we're going, though.
But yeah, we have assisted living. They can have either their own condos or their own little houses and cottages, all the way up to assisted living, all the way up to our dementia, Alzheimer's and memory ward. And we're just getting ready to break ground for another couple other houses and wards. So it's nice what I'm doing.
You said that's where you're going? I'm glad you're going there because I'll be living under a bridge.
Somewhere because that's their plan is to get us all into some kind of assisted living. They want to control us. Think about it.
If you got $5,000 a month, you can do it.
No, try 10 grand. It's about 10.
There you go. I was going to say you're a little low.
I know. I'm talking 2015. It was $5,000 a month, but yeah, it's probably 10 now.
We looked at it for my dad. And he was like, "Oh, because he had plenty. He's retired lieutenant colonel, and he got a nice check and his Social Security and all that. I ain't spending that kind of money on that shit." Okay, whatever you say, boss.
You know what's crazy is AB. My dad was a lieutenant colonel too, and once he found out he was going to, he put my mom, because my mom had Alzheimer's bad in one of those places, and at that time in 2011, it was $5,000 a month, but it was the best place around here. So now it's probably like you said, like $10,000 a on.
It's a lot.
Jeremy works there. He knows. He knows.
Well, you want to know the good thing about, the one great and wonderful thing about the business or the place that I work for. I mean, I love the residents. I like the people I work for. You
That's
get
worth a lot right there.
you get used to the residents. I've made a lot of connections with some. I can just walk out of the restaurant or walk out of the kitchen and have 2 or 3 tables already wave me over and talk and be like, well, you weren't working the other day, or you weren't working these days,
Yeah.
and the food was just crap. I knew you were today, and just certain stuff like that makes you happy. But not only that, though, is if any of our residents run out of funds to where they cannot afford to live there, we will not kick them out. They can still stay there for the rest of, however.
Well, that's
And
good.
that's with
No
our
shit.
yeah, that's with our donations and our donors and everything like that. So if they ever run out of money,
You're working in a happy environment, and that's right there makes your job feel better.
like they will never be asked to leave. Like they have their own hair salon, their own library, their own movie
And
theater.
the thing is, though, that's a great investment, Jeremy, because those people aren't going to last for so long. Anyhow. So leave them be. Go ahead and suck up the payments of whatever it costs to house and feed these people until they croak. I hate to put that bluntly, but that's what they're going to do, man.
But, yeah, it's just I enjoy what I'm doing now compared to what I was doing.
No, I know how unhappy you were before, man. I know that.
Miserable towards the end of my career.
Oh my God.
And now I'm back into cooking again. I love it again, just because it's not so much pressure as it was before. It's not the same shit every day for 20 years, the exact same menu every day for 20 fucking years.
Oh, when I first met you, every day was a bad day at work with you, every single day. And I was so happy to see you move on and go to something else.
Where were you working when that was a few years ago? Where were you working originally? Because it was really you were stressed as F.
Yeah, it was Dugan's Pub in Pinehurst, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Right in the heart of all golf. Like the county that I live in, we got like 36 golf courses. Like the U.S. Open was just played here. Every 5 years, the U.S. Open is played here.
They were just basically treating him like shit every single day, and so you get treated like shit every single day. And then you find a dream gig and you go on to move to that, and I was like so happy for him.
I was overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, and taken for granted at my last place. And now the first month and a half was it was hard for me because it was a different change. Okay, I'm not used to being the big boss anymore. I'm the little guy in the fucking big pond right now. B, I just don't. It's too slow for me. I'm used to a fast pace. Come on, what the hell? Why are y'all just standing around when the tickets are coming out? I just wasn't used to it, and now within, hell, I'd say 6-7 months, I just climbed right up the ladder. So now, I still don't have the authority to tell people what to do, but everybody thinks I do because everybody always comes to me and asks me everything. Even the people that's been there for 10 years, 15 years. Jeremy, what do we do? All right. And I just step up to the plate.
That's cool.
Oh, reading chat. Crystal Chatwood, yeah, Gwinnett County. I grew up as a kid in Forsyth County when we were rednecks and heathens. Now it's all changed.
I haven't seen Crystal in a long time.
There's a story from Jester for y'all. And I'm sorry right quick, but I need to go make a cup of coffee. Y'all please talk among yourselves and I will be right back. All right.
Tempo.
Back to you, Chin.
Well, guys, meanwhile, Yeah. So what else?
Meanwhile, I've been staying away from all the news because it's. Oh God, this shit is maddening. What's going on? I don't even want to pay attention because it's so much fuck around. Pardon my language. It's insane what's going on right now.
it's a
I tried to
really
watch it.
it's a really interesting movie, but I don't necessarily like this part of the movie.
No.
It's a crummy part of the movie, man. It's a crummy. It's like going to see a movie and you're in the crummy part. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been just staying busy. I had to go change the battery in my wife's car today, and then I was trying to work on my truck because some people, I'm not naming no names, bitch and complain about a certain noise in my truck. So I fixed one sensor, did it the other day, and then the other one is, I got to have help. It's way up in the dash. And it's a pain in the ass. No, I've been busy, busy, busy. And then I run out of juice. My morning started yesterday morning about 3 o'clock in the morning and went to the gym and came home and then we got stretched out. I'm working on my health, my body right now before it shits on me. Eating good food.
Hey, Crystal Chatwood is here. I haven't seen her in
I
millions.
know that's why I was saying hi to her because yeah, we haven't seen Crystal in a long time.
Are you still in? Are you still in that area, Krista? Crystal, excuse me.
She said she's in Florida now.
Oh, in Florida.
Oh, nice.
That's what she said. Yeah. That's a big state. You could be anywhere in Florida, you know?
Yeah, I just got back from my fishing trip down there. I was like to the state for 6 months. But I like Apalachicola area because it's not like loaded with damn crazy ass people. I get to chill. I just never read the chat. No, I'm kind of glad you didn't go on. I'm just uh, burnt out right now. Burnt out.
Do what? Nobody's talking.
No, I'm just sitting here. I'm looking at chat,
Oh, I
seeing what
like. I
people
know
are
it didn't
saying.
link go up during the singing intermission. What the hell link am I supposed to link? This link? Is that the link that I need?
Jeremy, your head looks a million times better.
I know it does, doesn't it? Right? I know. I still miss wearing the hats,
My compliments to the doctor.
though. I still like my hats.
No, I mean you covered up.
I still like wearing it, though. It's weird.
I'll wear it. Getting
When I
a
was,
hurricane alert.
when I was younger, I used to wear them backwards like Sam Kinison. Like, y'all remember? I know. Count Yorga remembers Kinison.
Oh, I remember Kenneth. He
We
had
got
he,
another.
he, he had he had a powder problem though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But actually, I think that's what killed him. He got off.
Yeah.
He stopped doing it, and that's what killed him, unfortunately.
We got another storm coming in.
I
I
just
was
had
gonna
one
ask you,
come through.
Yorga, are you getting bad weather? Because we went for like a month. It was dry as shit in Georgia, and didn't get no rain. Now it's storms and rain. And as soon as I got up tonight, I walked out and there's lightning popping around me, and it's like we're back in the damn rainforest weather again.
Yeah, we got a
Muggy.
big ass. We got a big ass one this afternoon, and it went away. And then I just got a alarm on my radio saying there's another one coming in. So I haven't looked at my radar, but yeah, I
It's
haven't
it.
lost power, so that's good.
Well, see, everything from
Jeremy,
Georgia.
I go up North Carolina every weekend, so I'm very familiar with that. I go to Salisbury every Sunday
Oh,
morning.
okay. Well,
So
that's not. I mean, that's a little way. That's not really too. I'm kind of like I'm an hour south of Raleigh. Like I said,
I
I'm
got you.
I'm literally like 20 minutes from Fayetteville. But I'm like in the woods. Like I said, there's just a lot of farmland. Like the other day, we were driving a week ago or so, and we were going a different way. And Christina was like, "What the hell kind of crops are those?" And I was like, "Oh, that's tobacco." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're growing tobacco this year." And she was like, "I've never seen tobacco." I was like, "There it is, right there, fields of that shit. Look at it."
It's
You ever
weird what
seen
I've been noticing. Soybeans, like there's been a lot of corn. There was a lot of corn, extra corn planted in where I'm at, the
You
northeast
know, I
Georgia area.
noticed that too. They planted a second crop of corn up here in Eastern Washington, and I never know that. I never seen that before because they always do wheat
You
like
when I was younger here, okay, and this was it back when I was a teenager, so this was back in the 90s. Okay, I remember these fields because I've grown up in this county my whole life. I remember these fields even before in the 80s and 90s. Okay, I remember all these fields around me used to have either A, tobacco, or B, cotton. That was all
Uh-huh.
that was around here. That was
Yeah,
all
man.
that was.
If you've ever seen cotton growing wild,
That was
in a
yeah.
field, it's the
That,
craziest thing. You're like, wait a
yeah.
fuck, wait a minute,
It's
that's freaking
crazy.
cotton, man.
But
There's
that's
cotton
all.
balls
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's all was grown in this county area, and then right around 2000, 2001, right around after 9/11, that's when they stopped doing tobacco because from what I understood back then is the government was paying the farmers more not to grow tobacco than they were growing tobacco because it was the ban against smoking and everybody wanted to quit
Uh-huh.
smoking and America wanted to quit smoking. So it turned to soybean and corn. But this year, the corn, because we haven't had rain in the first season of the crop season, the corn's only like maybe 5 foot high, where it should be at about 6 to 7, anywhere 8 foot tall right now. But that's all that's grown up around here now is corn and soybean. That's
And
it.
then we've been the opposite this year because we had so much rain. The corn, everything came in about 3 weeks early here.
Hmm.
Squash, everything. And then, like South Georgia for years was kind of like that. It was cotton, but now the farmers are doing a lot of produce. Huge amount of produce in South Georgia now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like and like Pilson's farm, he's a private farmer. I'm pretty sure he sells to local stores and shit like that and everything. He's the one that does like off the wall farming and shit. Like he always does strawberries every year, but one year he'll do like watermelons or pumpkin patches and shit. But this year he's doing tobacco. Like all of his fields are nothing but tobacco. Like he started the first season with strawberries, and then right after he was done with strawberries, he started tobacco. It was, every one of his fields is nothing but tobacco.
It's a
wow.
lot easier. It's probably easier doing the strawberries or a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a lot of labor goes in with them.
Yeah, but I mean, he does all other types of vegetables too. But all I've seen right now him do is nothing but tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah, and I'd like to go up there and yeah, it is kind of stealing, but I'd like to like take just a couple of the leaves, the bottom one, the middle one, and the top one, and just drain, dry them off.
Man, dude, I used to know guys that worked in cotton, not cotton, but
Tobacco.
tobacco field, and because I'm old, and they would come in from working in a tobacco field, and it was like the worst job ever because it was like some sort of gooey stuff that was on the
Yes,
plants and whatnot.
when you pick them, it's like it's what
It
it bleeds
was
onto the.
covered in this stuff.
It's sticky. Yeah, it's
You're,
real
yeah, and
sticky.
it's sticky and it's horrible and it's terrible, but
And you
man,
get those
what a
tobacco worms all over the place and shit, man.
yeah, that's all everything. Yeah, yeah, they had all that shit, and it was a bitch.
That's what you're talking about, Jeremy. We call it twist because like the farm we had, they grew tobacco on it, so they had. I tore a bunch of them down, the little sheds where they hang it. But you go
Mhm.
get you some of that and let it sit and dry, and then put that in your mouth. It made me sick as hell. That shit
Mhm.
was stout, boy.
Yeah, it's strong. Like you don't need a whole lot
Yep.
of. There ain't no chemicals or nothing in that. That's 100% pure. And see, here's the crazy thing that I learned about tobacco too is the majority of the nicotine that comes from the tobacco is the actual middle like stem part. Like if you break all of the tobacco leaf off of that stem part, a good anywhere about 50% of the tobacco comes from that stem of the nicotine from the tobacco.
The nicotine.
Yeah, the nicotine. Yeah, and like I had learned that, throughout, growing up with my grandfather and shit like that. It's crazy. But I remember he used to hang that shit up, man. He
Well,
only took a little bit of it, but man, that shit was. It smelled good, but.
between
Well,
growing stuff like that here and the chicken farms, that's all North Georgia is. Chicken farm, chicken farm.
we used to have chicken farms and pig farms around here, but you don't see them much anymore. They're pretty much gone out of here, unless I think it's
You
closer
got
to.
let's see, North Carolina's Purdue country. You got a lot of Purdue, and then up there where Yorga is, there's a lot of Purdue. Down here,
Yeah,
it's Tyson
yeah,
and all that shit.
Up
yeah.
here, it's Smithfield hams and peanuts and tobacco, for that matter. Yeah,
Peanuts.
yeah,
Yeah,
Lance peanuts.
don't they?
Virginia's what people don't realize. Virginia, they know Georgia's the peanut state. Well, the peanuts here are used in candy bars, and they're small. All the ones like when you go get boiled peanuts, and they're the big ones, they come from Virginia.
Yeah, the big ones. Yeah, like the planter
Yep,
guy.
yep,
Yeah, those ones.
yep.
Yeah, those ones come from there. See, I learned this at like the beginning of the month. I did not know that Florida is like one of the top producers for cattle for the United States.
Yes, they are, Jeremy.
I had
Um,
no
I
idea.
used to go down there when I was going to the northern part of the state, just like where you went to the springs and whatnot. Cows everywhere, and I was told back in the '70s that Florida was a bigger cattle state than Texas was. I'm like, ain't no way, man. But I think they
From
are.
Ocala up, it is. Yeah, from Ocala up, and then Panhandle is still a lot of farmland, but yeah, Ocala area, that's nothing but horses and cows.
Like I've never seen there was so many cows everywhere. I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of cows out here.
You know, where do all these cows come from?
Yeah, I'm like, they're like Florida, one of the number one producers of cattle for the United States. I was like, Florida, get the fuck out of here, no way. I would have thought like Texas, Oklahoma, Montana, somewhere like that.
Yeah, they do good. Your grass is growing all year round. Generally, Florida stays plenty of rains, plenty of stuff to feed them. But it's hot as hell, humid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord!
You walk outside, man, your glasses will freaking fog up instantly, man. It's just horrible. It's a completely different type of humidity than North Carolina humidity. I can tell you that much. Completely
It's
different.
been bad here. It's been real bad the last few weeks.
Like completely different type of
Man,
humidity.
every
It's
day.
been,
Yep.
it's been, you know what? All the way up north where I'm at, it's been bad here too. It is. So I open the door, call for my cat, and slam the damn door, man, because all the freaking humidity's coming in. I'm going, screw it. I'm going to go watch Cobra Kai in the AC and say, fuck it.
Go watch Cobra Kai. Lisa B. Or Lisa Bear. What'd it do?
Cobra what?
Cobra Kai. It's not on Netflix. Okay, you remember the Karate
Cobra
Kid.
Kai.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember the Daniel-san went up against the school Cobra Kai, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is years when all of them are all grown up now, and they all have, like, even Daniel-san and the blonde-haired kid from Cobra Kai, they all have, like,
Johnny Lawrence.
Johnny, whatever. And they all have, like, teenagers together, and, they all go to the same school and now they're fighting each other and shit, or go to different dojos, and now they've got, like, their own little cliques and everything and shit like that. But it's
No,
a series,
but-
not a movie.
hold on. You missed a part. The basic thing is, what is great about this series called Cobra Kai is if you watch the Karate Kid movie, which when they came out, I couldn't give a damn. You know what I mean? They were all right.
In the 80s. All the good shit was back
Right.
in
In
the
the
80s.
80s. But when this series comes out, now all of a sudden, Daniel LaRusso is kind of the bad guy. And the guy that was a bad guy in the first series is kind of a good guy, Johnny Lawrence.
Ooh,
Um,
Mandela effect.
oh,
The twist, right?
yeah. And it's on Netflix, and it's good as shit.
Like I said, we have to pay the bills, so that's why we have our
The
man-made.
funny thing is, they got all the old people from the old movies to come back.
I know,
During
like the old very first teacher that got his knuckles fucked up.
yeah,
I know
hey,
who
you know what I'm talking about. Cool.
guy. That
Yeah, he was in the Rambo movies and stuff.
everything, how to sweep the leg, how to sweep
Yeah,
the
sweep the leg. Yeah.
in the ear, like, that guy.
And then the bad guys end up being friends, and they're fighting other bad guys and stuff, and it's really, really good. It's a rabbit hole. I went down.
You went down it.
Went down.
You want to hear something funny?
Yes.
I think it was last night. It was last night. Me and Christina were sitting down, and she was like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's watch." We're sitting here. It's raining outside and then everything. Can't really. Let's watch a movie. Little one's getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, let's watch a movie. So we're flipping through stuff, trying to find something, and I see something, and I'm like, "Hey, what's that? The Haunting on Hill House or whatever." She's like, "Oh, it's really good. We should watch it." So I'm thinking that she's watched it. Well, she has watched it. Okay. So I'm like, all right, great, let's watch it. So we watch it, right? I'm watching it. I'm getting into it. We get about an hour into the fucking movie, and the credits go up. I go, what the fuck type of movie is this, man? I said I was getting into this shit, and now the movie's over. What is this? And she looks over and she's like, honey, it's a series. It's not a movie. I'm like TV series? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I thought we were watching a movie. She was like, no, that was the first episode. I was like, oh, I feel stupid.
Then you go to binge watching, trying to watch all of them.
I'm terrible about that. And when something comes on like this last season of Cobra Kai came on, I'm in for they're going to give you 5 episodes and wait a few months, give you 5 episodes, and wait a few months, give you 5, the last 5, and it's done. And
we
I
did
watch
that with that show Office. I had to watch every damn one of them. I used to laugh.
What about Breaking Bad, man? I mean, that was fun.
Binge watched that after it already came out. Like the series had already, finished and blah blah blah. And somebody said, "Oh, you should watch it on Netflix." And I binge watched that and Orange Is the New Black.
I've seen a couple of episodes, but one buddy that if he was here right now, he'd probably laugh. But he always talks about this one TV show that's just the most amazing TV show, and it's 24. I guess with Keith Sutherland or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was a good show.
Everything all happens in like 24 hours, a whole entire day. But and he's like, it's a fucking badass. You gotta watch this shit. And I'm like, what? I just couldn't get into it.
Then you can't wait for the next. Then you can't wait for the next episode. You can't wait for the next one. You're like, screw it. I got a hot dog. I'm gonna cook. And click on the next one.
I'm gonna go make some ramen noodles. Fuck this
movie.
Ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this. But yeah, I felt real stupid though. I was like, that was a stupid movie. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I was getting into it and it's fucking over now. I'm like, what am I supposed to make up my own fucking Is that the punchline? Like, you got to figure it out yourself, or you be your own fucking director. What happened?
I know it ends with one of those, or did I?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? She was like, no, honey, it's a series. And I'm like, oh.
And then you watch the whole series, and then it ends with another, or did I? And then you gotta wait a few months before the next series comes out.
I mean, I thought when she was like, "We can watch a movie." Oh, this is a good one. I thought it was a movie that we were watching the whole time. I'm thinking it's a movie, and then when it
When I first started getting comic books when I was a kid, it'd be Superman or Spider Man or whatever, and read it, and it'd be a story that starts and it ends. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's a cool comic book. Then they started this shit where it was like a cliffhanger at the end of each one, and then you had to wait like another month for the comic book to come out. And you're going, what the hell happened to freaking the Hulk? Or what?
that's how they get you.
That's how they get you, man. I hated that shit.
Like, you son of a bitches, man.
You dumb bastards.
I didn't want to watch like the whole damn series, and I ain't got that much time. I'm tired. I gotta go to work.
You need to watch Cobra Kai. I'm telling you, man, Cobra Kai kicks
Like an hour and 45-minute, 2 hour and 20-minute max movie. And I'm like 47 minutes into it, and the credits.
I think Cobra Kai is like 30 minutes long.
This in another hour and 15 minutes of this movie, hon. I think the director fucked up. Did you hit the right one? It's not the trailer, because that was a damn good trailer. I'll tell you what.
They cut the camera off too early.
Got me sitting here looking. Shit. She was like, nope. I was like, well, I'm going to bed.
Jeremy's going, so what happened?
What the hell? Do I have to make my own ending up? I don't understand. Write it into the director after he gives you like after the credits. Here's the address. Just send us your own end of the movie, and if you win the contest, we'll make the ending.
Somehow we'll end it. We don't know how, but you're gonna have to wait for 8 more episodes to find out.
Then they'll come in and get the winner like years later and sacrifice for the next series.
Ten, I got a question for 10.
Okay.
Do you have Netflix?
At home, not where I'm at current.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, when you get home, look up Cobra Kai. You're gonna love it. You're gonna watch one episode, and you're gonna be hooked.
Oh man, I lost AP.
You lost AB. Come back.
AB, not AP. AB.
Where maybe?
He'll be back.
Sometimes his connection isn't that great because he's. I think he's at where he's supposed to be to get loaded.
Oh, he's got to unload and everything.
He's there.
Whatever.
An independent mini.
And yeah, Andy's up in here.
And the Andy Jack. A lot of people. I'm not ignoring you in chat. Sorry.
No. We try not to ignore everybody in chat. We do try to read the chat.
Lisa Bear said, huh? I'm trying not to ignore anybody in chat.
I need to get an editor or something that just works on the chat. I'll just do the chat every time.
Indie, baby. Anti-chat.
Just keep on clicking on it that way. The chat knows we're watching. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Yeah. Wait, I should start up here though, or wait here. That's where we should start. And then come down this way. And it says pork chops. And then it says Lisa came in. Okay, there we go. I think we're all caught up now.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. I think we might be all caught up now on the chat. Oh man. Oh yeah, I know. We know you got it.
Grab the link then.
The link. It's up at the top. Way up over there in the top. Yeah. This card just went by the house. 12:16 a.m.
It's 9:16 here in the Pacific Northwest.
Here in
12:16 here too.
Oh, there he is. I knew he'd be back.
On East Coast time. Nobody knows anything but East Coast time. Come on, man.
I'm on East
Yeah,
Coast.
I was just sitting there, and everybody started roboting, and then
That's what. Yeah, we knew you'd be back. We were just like, oh, Well, we lost him. Something had to have happened.
I booted him. I kicked him out. He was pissing me off, so I kicked him out.
What'd you
I'm
kick
used
him
to it.
out? Itty bitty. I get kicked out.
This is all my wives do to me. They just kick me in.
I'm thinking they might get me loaded with this. Nope, there it goes shaking again. Just when you think you're done, here it comes.
Nope. Here comes some more. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm ready to get on the road again.
More nuggets.
I'm not. I was talking to somebody. I said, look, I feel like I go to war now when I get in this truck. It's just so bad on the highways. Me and this older truck driver, black guy, he's been driving for 41 years, so he's got a good 10 years on me. And we were talking about how things have changed over the years. And he's like, man, people have lost their damn minds out here on the highway. It's just that bad. Real bad. Worst I ever seen.
You off. Yeah, just cut you
They
off.
they're not even paying attention, and they just, they do dumb shit.
I
Try to mainly run at night.
I think that cell phones are worse than drunk drivers and, or distracted drivers now, man.
It is.
I've noticed also, let me ask you this, because you're on the road all the damn time. I notice people, and I've said this before, I've noticed people that's just like one car and another car behind them, just two cars, and the one behind them is right up on their ass the whole time. It's like that person is driving probably the speed limit, a little bit slow. Get back the fuck off, man.
All the time.
All the time, man.
I can tell, and I don't see it that much as far as drunk drivers. I can tell the difference between a drunk driver, somebody that's either, fried out of their gourd or alcoholed up. Their movements are slow. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain. Like if they start moving over the lane, it takes them a long time to correct. Somebody that's texting, they're jerking back and forth. They're looking at their phones, grabbing up, and you can see them move real quick. I can tell the difference between somebody that's drinking and somebody that's doing shit on their phone going down the road. It's obvious now.
I'm not on the interstate much anymore, but every time I am, everybody's on their phone.
85 is horrible. I-85 from Georgia all the way up. It's when I go into Charlotte every weekend, and they're racing, street racing, and every weekend they'll come flying by me Saturday night. I'm talking about getting it. And then you get on up the road about 10 miles, there they are, crashed.
85 starts right here where I am, and pretty much.
I know exactly where you're at then, because I've been.
Yeah.
It's been a long time where it joins off.
20 miles. I'm 20 miles north of where 85 starts. Yep. It's most of 95. You come up to Richmond, and that's where I am. Yeah.
When we were coming home from Florida, I shit you not,
You run 95?
On 95. Okay.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of Teslas. Okay, but I seen this one motherfucker in a Tesla asleep at the wheel because he had autopilot. I ain't shitting you.
that tripped you out.
Car was driving. He's just like that.
What'll blow your mind? A buddy of mine called me. He sent me this video, and he was, he'd like to smoke his hoots on the way to work early in the morning. And he said about daylight, he said, man, this really flipped my fucking mind. He said he looked over, and there was a robot dude driving a car, and the robot dude turned his head, had a hat on it, turned his head, and looked at him.
The one that has like the thingy.
It's like a taxi. It's a taxi or something. Yeah, it's got a ding dong thing up on the roof.
Whoa.
Ding dong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he sent me a picture. He said, man, this thing had me all paranoid. I thought he was watching me. I was like, dude, you need to lay that shit down.
No.
He sent me the video, but yeah, he sent me the video, and that thing it turned over and looked at him. I was like, that's creepy as fuck.
Man, have you seen the videos of those motherfuckers at like actual football games and shit walking around?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw that Seahawks
like,
team had one.
dude, that's some freaky fucking shit, dude. Like, mm, nah, I can't fuck with you.
I got a call. I'll be back.
Oh, we'll be here, probably, maybe, for a little bit longer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Yeah, these motherfuckers. Yorga, what's going on?
What?
I'll be right back. I have to check on somebody.
I'll be right here.
Yorga knows what I'm doing, right, Yorga? Gerontology world.
I don't know what. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, oh, Magic Angel, what'd it do?
Right here.
You muted yourself, Magic Angel. You had to unmute yourself.
Magic Angel.
Hello?
Hello, y'all.
Oh, there you go.
Why?
Wait, undo it again. Wait a minute, hold on. Are you muted? You should be unmuted.
She said hello.
I know. Unmute your mic.
I was trying to get my speaker to work so I could hear you guys better.
There you go. Okay. All right. I thought I was fucking it up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. Am I muting her or is she muting her? No, she's muting herself. Oh, yes.
Where are you from, Magic Angel?
She is.
After all these years of knowing me, you don't know where the heck I'm from?
I don't know.
He don't know. He does not know.
Come
Somewhere
on, I'm
else.
supporting the vampire. I don't know things.
Vampire. He's been around for many years.
I live in Texas, y'all.
In Kansas.
Oh, all right, okay, all right. Stop, calm down, man.
It's all good.
Just because I couldn't remember.
No, not Kansas, Texas.
Yeah.
You know, the Lone Star State?
Yeah, the one with the big star in it.
Yep.
I've heard of it before.
I've never been to Texas. I have no idea what.
I was there for 2 hours on a layover and drank 2 pitchers of beer and flew out. And it was still dark, so I never saw it. But I was there. I've been there.
In Texas?
Yep.
Never been to Texas.
Hey,
Never been
Tim. Hi, everybody in chat.
in the Tunica, Mississippi. I went to casinos there. That was fun.
I don't think I've ever been to Mississippi.
I've been to Tunica. Yep, that is correct. Where else have I been? I've been to Kenosha, Wisconsin one time.
I've been in Tijuana twice. 3 times.
Tijuana. I ain't never been there.
Yeah, you don't want to go. You don't want to go there, man. Don't. If everybody offers you, go. Yeah, that's all right. I'm good.
He said even the vampires stay away from there.
Man, they got vampires down there like you would believe.
Like you wouldn't believe. Don't go to Tijuana. You don't want to go to Tijuana. Kinds of stuff happens down in Tijuana.
I have one of them NDAs, a non-disclosure agreement, that I can't talk about that shit.
It's one of those.
Well, there's like 5 of them, like NDAs. That sign.
Like plead the fifth.
And don't know.
You just don't.
I'm just telling you, don't go there.
Don't go there. Don't go to Tijuana, everybody. You hear that?
Don't go to Tijuana.
Even if it's like one of the like a brochure saying that it's a beautiful place to go and come enjoy and have your vacation at Tijuana. Don't go, right?
You can maybe go, but if you're in a bar and somebody asks you if you want to slam them, say no. Okay?
No,
You don't want to slam her.
You
Already
don't want
told you the story.
Tijuana at the bar. Y'all hear that?
If you're in a bar at 10 o'clock in the morning that has a dirt floor and the music and lights are going, boom, 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 it's like disco and shit. And then you meet a bunch of really hot chicks from Canada. And then somebody says, you want to slam her? And I'm like, yeah. And then, let's go in the story right.
But I thought you said you're supposed to say no if they want a slammer.
But I would have said no if I knew what the answer was.
Oh, so that's why you're telling me say no.
I'm telling you, don't, no, don't, no, don't.
Especially if
Jeremy, no. Jeremy, whatever you do, don't go Tijuana.
especially if it's two hot Canada girls, Canadian chicks, coming up to you, asking you if you want to slam her after dancing on the dance floor at 10 in the morning in the bar with the lights going.
And a dark floor.
And a
And a
dark
dark
then
floor.
then
And a
do you
guy that looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger and a dude who looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger, muscles on top of muscles, with a police whistle going. Yeah, man.
Beep.
so you're saying you say no.
The place, look, this place is called Chili's. Don't go there.
In
Don't.
Tijuana.
Yeah, in Tijuana. Don't go there, man.
I thought it was so Chili's in Tijuana is not the restaurant here.
Chili's in Mexico.
No, Chili's with a T. Chili's.
Oh,
It was called Chili's. The dirt floor, 10 o'clock in the morning, and everything's, like disco. And I meet these Canadian chicks that are freaking smoking, man. And things went bad from there. Things went bad.
Things went bad from there
Mm.
after you had the slammer.
The slammer was. My buddy who had been to this place, before, and I haven't, sitting right next to me, and he said, hey, you want a slammer? And I thought it was a shot, and I went, yeah, I have a slammer. met these Canadian chicks and stuff, and he tells the bartender, hey, this cat wants a slammer, and I was El Gringo here,
Mm.
and
Blanco.
we get to talking, and I forgot about the slammer. Next thing I know, this giant fist comes up on the bar and went pow with like a shot glass, it's a big shot glass. And I see this giant hand, and he's blowing a whistle in my freaking ear. Police whistle, right? And I'm just like, what the hell? And before I could even figure out what's going on, he grabbed me by the back of the head, pulled my head back, took this shot glass and slammed it down my throat, which is full of tequila and I don't know what else is in there, man. Probably a worm and something else. I don't freaking know. And took a towel, put it over my head, a towel, and then he grabbed my head and started going. He's shaking my head around, and this guy was manhandling my ass, man. There wasn't a damn thing I could do. And then he pulled the towel off and went, bam, and hit me in the head. I'm in Mexico, man. I'm not in America anymore. So they can do anything to you they want. You know what I mean? Yeah. And my buddy's dying laughing because he just paid for the slammer that somebody else has done to him like months ago. You know what I mean?
You
And he
pay,
got me with that shit, man. And I was like,
you pay for this?
You pay for this?
no. He paid for it, but you talk about a buzz.
Oh, he paid for it, all right.
The whole freaking, it was like an assault, and then you have to take this big ass drink a tequila and you get hit in the head and you got a buzz from hell going on, man. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, man.
Oh, he'd be paying for it all right as soon as we'd be walking out the damn door.
No, I love that guy. He was my friend, man. He knew somebody had done that to him before it ever happened to me, and I was like, I was cool with it. I wasn't going to kill him or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but that's just kind of fucked up that you do it to somebody else. I mean, that's almost like, hey, man, somebody threw dog poo at me, so I'm going to throw them at you.
It was. It was. You're right. You're right about that. Yeah. Yeah, he set me up, man. But I mean, I left the place and I wasn't really bruised or anything, you know. So it was all okay.
It's like that Toby Keith song. That's my favorite bar, or whatever the hell it was he sang.
I love this bar.
Look at this moon.
I love this bar. Yeah.
Damn, look at that moon, Magic. I don't know if it's out on my side.
Won't
yet.
see it here.
Yeah, it's raining like a son-of-a-bitch here at my house. Hey, are the
Let's see if I can see the moon from here.
what the hell are they? Scorpions out, Magic?
Yeah, well, I had no, not right now because it rained all night last night. It's flooded. Can you not see the mud?
Yeah, I see the mud.
My
now.
poor goat. My poor goat.
Oh, look at him.
Carl. My sweet. That's Carl. Oh, Carl.
Yeah,
He's my
well.
baby.
You all right?
Huh? Ooh,
You don't
I
look
made
all right.
all of the what?
Said he don't look all right. Is he all right?
Yeah,
They
Oh
say-
yeah, he's just mud. He's just muddy.
yeah, they
He
just
just-
got rain. Remember, she just said they got flooded.
Yeah, I mean big time flooded. Like, see my
Ugh.
feet?
That's a whole different type of mud than what I'm used to.
This is it's shit mud. Hey,
That
Miss
ain't North
Daisy.
Carolina.
You're still in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel they had a 5.0 earthquake somewhere? I can't even remember where the hell they said it was.
Probably not around here. See Miss
Damn, it's
Daisy.
raining again.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's
Daisy.
like it's on and off rain here, lightning.
Yeah, that's what it is here. Like
It's my
big ass
piggy.
patches.
You're
I
laying
get
in
you
that bud.
thumbs down.
Gross.
Shit. It's good to sleep to.
So yeah, I've acquired more animals since the last time y'all saw me. Huh, Carl? Huh, Carlito? Yeah, sweet baby. Oh, sweet baby. And there's
Got the
Kara.
Tinkerbell.
and there's Honey.
You gotta be
They're not
careful,
real friendly.
stuff that they eat and everything. Like they'll eat like the trimming off your freaking house and shit, won't they?
Oh well, I don't have anything around here for them to eat that's gonna hurt them.
Oh,
But
okay.
I got pallets from work, and I made a pallet fence. Oh my
Yeah, that's,
gosh,
like,
look!
pretty cool.
Go eat the
It's
dashboard
cool.
out of the
Anyway.
76 El
I
Camino.
just wanted to say hello.
That's pretty cool for them to climb up there like that.
I made it all. I made the fence and everything all out of pallets from work
Hell yeah.
when I worked at Tractor Supply. See, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pallet fence.
That's what I'm talking about.
It keeps it. Ah! As you can see, it's muddy. Here's my big cock.
Oh, look at he is huge.
That's a
He's
big
6
cock.
foot.
That's a very large cock.
It's like a cock but smaller.
Yeah, well, he's pretty big. He's about 6 foot tall.
That's a big cock.
Stand up straight there, dummy. Yeah.
It's a huge cock.
Wait. See, ooh, the ruts. My poor trip.
Your cock is very large.
You know, I've seen some cocks, but that's a
It's
big,
not.
really big.
It's nasty.
That's a Joe Naylor of cock. You know, the cock.
Hold on, I gotta
Naylor.
get to the
Norman,
house
a giant one.
so I can.
Giant cock.
If there were
You can't
dinosaur
get it off.
cocks, That would be the fucking Tyrannosaurus cock right there.
Magic.
Magic, Tin is calling you.
Hey, Ken.
I
What?
love you, girl. I haven't seen or heard from you forever. Sorry, I had to go take care of something upstairs. So
That's all right. I want to tell y'all, this is how much rain we got. This baby pool, the plastic pool, was empty. And look at it, it's almost full now.
How much
That's how much
water
rain we
does
got.
that cock need
Huh?
per day? Nothing.
How much water?
What'd you
does
say? No, what'd you say?
How much water does that cock need per day?
what?
2.4 gallons. One gallon.
Well, it's like 6 foot tall.
I don't know. He's 6 foot tall.
See, told you.
So,
Say 2.4 gallons.
I try to listen to my audience. Thank you, Agent J. Agent J.
yeah, he's.
Mr. J, there you are. Grab the link.
Agent J, the chat or the links up there in the top if you want to come up.
Yeah, get Agent J up here. We need some comic relief.
Yeah, come on up.
We're talking about cocks. We're talking about cocks, Agent J.
Up at the top of the link or top of the chat thingy is the link. Y'all know what you know what to do.
He knows how to do it.
He knows. Y'all know what you're doing. You know
Hi,
what
Carla.
it's there for.
Hi,
You know
Carla.
what it's there for. Oh, look at
Are
the
you
goat.
are you still filming your cock?
No, man. I want to look at the goats, man. Look
Oh,
at
all right.
Oh,
No.
Peter,
That's a
goat.
cow.
It's a goat, man. Look
They're
at him.
Nigerian. They're
Look
they're
at
Nigerian dwarf goats.
him. They're not the fainting ones, right?
They're Nigerian
think it-
dwarf.
I say it's a cow. I can milk it.
That happened. No, we we must have lost her. Sorry about that. Y'all had to see my face like that. That was she must have hit the button herself. She did that. Because it
I
wasn't
bet
me.
you I can milk that cow.
It was not me. That was her. She probably
What if it's a billy goat? I'd like to see that, Yorga. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, Billy goat. I wanted to hear.
I'll try, but I wear a football helmet just in case it kicks me.
Well, I wanted to hear the goat's opinion. You know.
Magic's really good with animals. She's always been an animal person. Like she had chickens. She named them, and one of them was like, what were those names that you had for the chickens that sounded like Kentucky Fried Chicken stuff? Remember that, Magic?
Say what?
Remember when you had the chickens and you named them and they were all like
Crispy, spicy, original. Yep.
I remember that that's what about 4 years ago.
Yep. Now I have geese and duck and more chickens, but they're not here.
Look at them. Look at them little goats. What? Look at them.
They're
That's a cow.
Nigerian dwarf.
A Nigerian dwarf. Look at it.
I've seen cows before. That's a cow.
No, like, leave me alone, man. Quit fucking with me.
Now this is Carl. He's my baby. I bottle fed him.
You need myotonic goats. They're always funny as shit. You scream at them, they fall over.
What, Carl? What?
Look at that.
You hear
goat.
me talking about you?
He's so cool.
It's just a
Carl.
little cow.
What's up,
As long
motherfucker?
as you're not
Carlito.
burning
I need to borrow them so I can clean out the rest of the half an acre I have at property that I need. All cleared out. He's like, here you go, boys. Eat all this good vegetation. All
Honey.
this shit.
You know, borrow your
This one's
cow.
Cara. I didn't name them.
They are the best.
They
lawnmowers.
these two are already.
Oh.
These two are females, and a lady had them, and she had to get rid of them, and so they're already a year old, so they're not really used to being held or petted very much. But Carl, on the other hand, he'll eat my shirt.
So my
Look at
question
Carl.
What are you
is,
doing? You're eating my shorts.
Hey, man, what you got? I know you got something. Give me some food. I'm hungry.
Are they a pet or do they produce milk or something? I'm just questioning. I don't know.
I got Carl as a pet.
They produce milk, baby.
A lady,
What's up, Carl?
a lady. When I worked at Tractor Supply, a lady came in and she had pigs, and so I got Miss Daisy off of her. Miss Daisy,
Oh man, check
Miss
her
Daisy,
out.
Now,
Oh
Miss
man,
Daisy.
are you gonna eat Miss Daisy one day? Or are you
look at little
going to?
piggy.
Oh hell no! I ain't gonna eat Miss Daisy. Are you crazy?
Well,
She used to sleep with me.
I know you're
Aw.
really your attachment with animals is very unique and it's wonderful. But a lot of people look at those things as things to eat, especially the boys. So I'm just asking questions for the people.
Oh, look at the piggy.
No, I'm not gonna eat her. She's my baby. Come, Miss Daisy. Come, Miss Daisy girl. Oh yes. Oh,
Now,
oh,
if she
that feel good.
produces any piglets, would you be farming any of them to eat, or just wondering? I know that's a weird question, but most
That's
people.
not a weird question at all.
Well,
You know.
I'd have to get a male pig first, and I haven't gotten a male pig, so
Okay.
her having piglets is probably far and few between, unless I decide to find another male pig for her. But
That
no,
is
it's
not a
just
bad
Miss
question.
Daisy.
Most of her
But no,
animals doesn't eat their pets or the chickens. Weren't they for the eggs? You were getting
the
eggs.
chickens were for eggs. These are just to have. I got the two female goats so that Carl would have some, relations and maybe some
Hell
babies.
yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
Well, you
Carl?
setting a bro up fat with two bitches?
Two bitches.
right?
Think about it. He's gonna have a harem next. No,
Well,
imagine.
hell, they're smaller than he is anyway.
Well, you love
What are you doing?
animals. You're
I want to be
And you
okay.
could crossbreed them and make like medium-sized Norwegian goats.
like little
Huh.
special bred
Look.
lawnmowers.
Yeah.
And you
you know.
can
Yes.
run them out to people to.
But y'all forget that I want to make them as therapy animals. I want to open a women's and children's abuse and animal rescue, and they're going to be my therapy animals.
You mean like a
And
petting
that's
farm?
why,
Petting zoo
Yeah.
thing type of thing?
well, kind of, but for abused women and children,
Right,
I know my
right.
chihuahuas. I still have all 6 chihuahuas, by the way, and my
What about
chihuahuas were my therapy.
what about a home for runaway husband? You'd always have a petting zoo for the runaway husband that had been abused by the
That's
scout.
another one of Magic's passion to work.
I did not hear what he said, but okay.
I said, think about this. Look, the United Nations could give me a donation just for a home for runaway husbands. We have a petting zoo with goats and shit in there for husbands that have been abused by terrible women all over the world. And the husbands can run away, get away. Nobody ever talks about that shit. Nobody ever talks about that abused husbands.
I don't need no husbands. I don't need no. I don't need
I
I
didn't
don't
ask
need
you
all that.
that. You're the one with the goats and stuff. I didn't ask you what your situation was, lady. I
Do
just
that. Hey, Magic, you can go through all of the animals again. Yorga, you do that rant about men not having, pet and zoo sales places, and
we need petting zoo.
It'll look like I'm gonna try to fade back and forth between the two of you.
I'm gonna try to get giraffes and everything. Petting zoo.
Donation commercials. Please donate to the
Please donate. Please give. The war will leave. The harmful runaway husbands. That's right. We got petting zoos for goats and pigs and giraffes and all kind of shit. We just, these husbands have been abused, I tell you, and they need to run away and they need to go somewhere that's safe. I'm done. Cut me off.
No, not even. Not here.
Oh, come on. You know it's funny.
I mean, if they want a big cock, they can come get the big cock. If they want the big cock, they can have that.
That's not what they're looking for, baby. They're looking for something else. I tell you that. Look at
There you go.
Don't get offended. It was a joke.
I know, that's why I did it. It almost looked like one
I
of
know
those.
that's why he did it.
I was trying to fade in and out of both pictures, so it looked like one of those late night Sally Struthers
This mud is
commercials
horrible.
to donate.
Sally Struthers.
You're just ranting and
please,
raving,
kid.
and every now and then it'd
Right.
fade back to her face talking and everything, and then go back to the,
Right. He'll go back to a goat with his eyeball hanging out or something. Go, please, Skip. These animals can in and out, come right in with the hunt for runaway husbands. That's right. Daggone it. You don't have any idea how many there's of us out there. I tried to talk Jeremy into coming over to my house because of Christina, but he won't do it. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now.
And that's all she wrote.
and we lost it.
This is the part where I get kicked off of YouTube, right?
Yeah, most likely. Oh my God.
Forever and ever. God, he was talking about goats and women and runaway husbands and all right, I should probably.
Poor Magic. Every time I see her, every time I see Magic, when she's doing her animals, the first thing that comes to mind is Sarah McLaughlin and her animals and shit.
I will remember.
Because, I'm
what
gonna
I
be
was trying
honest.
to do to fade in and out of those two pictures, those late night, please donate.
Well, I'm going to be
Right.
honest with you. Her passion for animals is like Sarah McLaughlin for reels. Like, I've known Magic.
There's poor children in Somalia, and then Uncle Yorga trying to get poor husbands a place to live.
But then
Oh,
you get her
hell
out
no.
there with a blowtorch and a black light, and she's really good at hunting down scorpions.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't think there'll be any out because it's too muddy. I gotta get my black light.
Yeah, she's got all.
I don't
but
think
she
there'll be
loves
any out because it's way too muddy for them.
Agent Jason feed a Jew. Oh my God! Hey, get up
Magic,
here.
don't be tracking all that dirt in the house now.
Hey, get back up here. What happened to you guys? Come on up, Jay. 25 bucks. It's only just 25 bucks. Feed a Jew today.
Gotta do something about that mud. Oh my gosh.
If you feel inclined to feed a Jew,
Oh shit, there goes my.
Netanyahu will be over.
Oh, there went my phone.
Chris tomorrow. Don't be mean to Benny.
You know that shit's funny, man. You know it's funny. Don't speak your cup.
I do. I think it's Sarah McLaughlin's song. It's a commercial every time I see Magic, and it's not very often anymore because I haven't seen you, girl, for like a year.
Please, Keith.
Come
on, please.
Do you know when you see that or see that commercial the most? It's always around Christmas time. It's always around Christmas time when they bust out with those commercials.
Feed the people out in Siberia, and yeah, I know. Yeah, that bothers me.
I know. How come I can't have my own commercial for the runaway husband? How come I can't? Come on, like 3 o'clock in the morning on freaking Access TV or some shit, you know?
Do they even have that anymore?
What?
Teen husbands need your help with your donation.
Please give so more men will be. That's right. Be your wife. Come to hunt for runaway husband. We'll set you back up on it. some
Wait
sort
a
of.
minute. Are you trying to break up the family unit? Are you part of the whole scheme?
You damn right I am. That's exactly what I'm about.
No, you only want to save the abused ones, not break up the families. Come on. That's Tommy. That's Kamala
Hey,
Harris's job.
we've got a child support program. We got it all built into everything. We're just trying to get abused husbands to leave their wives and haul ass to somewhere in Colorado or some shit, and we're gonna put them up, and we're gonna figure it out. Because they don't need to be putting up with no dumb shit.
Yeah, we're
Like
gonna
a
put them
wayward
up somewhere. Don't worry.
Look, I'm the CEO. I'm gonna figure it all out. I'll figure it all out, baby.
Where are you gonna put them in $high hotels?
Oh hell no! I'm gonna put them in Motel 6
Oh, where's the funding coming from?
for
I don't
now.
know. You just got to say you're an NGO and that you're taking in refugees and you'll get lots of money. There you go.
Yeah, just be like, look, I have a whole bunch of illegal coming.
Exactly. I'm going to Biden. I'm going to Biden. I'm going to go, look, you need
Get
to
a whole
open up
bunch
a
of
room
money.
for runaway husbands. I need some funding, baby. And he's going to listen to me because I'm crooked and he's crooked and we're all just going to work out.
Biden's
Well,
gonna
he
be
kind of
back
wants to
by
run away
Friday.
from his. He kind of wants to be a runaway husband too. I
Put him up in the executive mansion over here.
pulling him back a little bit. No, wait, Joe. Here's your ice cream. Just sign this piece of paper right here, quick, and we'll get your ice
I
cream.
ain't giving him no damn ice cream. I will put him up in the executive mansion. I'll cut off the air conditioning. It's going to be hot as shit in here. He ain't going to want to like
So you get a little taste of hell.
here's your
You know, I do want to say this one thing about Joe Biden is what I've heard of over all of my lifetime. He has had a hell of a life. He has lived in every community that I've ever heard. He's lived in the Hispanic community, and he grew up in the black community and the poor white community, and he was in the rich white community, and then he
And
was
the
over in the other
Jewish.
communities. And Corn Pop was a bad motherfucker, and you didn't want to mess with him, and the kids would like to rub up and down on his legs in the pool, and his hair would pop up. And I mean, he had a pretty good life. I mean,
and his Uncle Posey got ate by Campbell's too,
he
but
never
he had COVID.
was
So
never in the military, but was on the battlefield years ago, sometime somewhere. He recalls he was out there fighting or something, and he just has he finished at the bottom of his class, and he's done so much, and no.
he's finished at the bottom of his class, but he did so
More
much.
people has died underneath his belt so far.
Riding with Biden. Go
Yeah,
Braves.
a community of little people too. Thank you. He lived with, he grew up. His parents were midgets, I think, and they were also, Latino and half white, and his grandpa was black, and
Hey, and his son's a crack addict.
Oh my God, it's bad.
Oh my God, he's done it all. He's done it all.
But he drove his son smoking crack.
he
Yeah.
smoked Parmesan cheese. That's how bad.
And look, he's the only guy that can rock a little white mullet right back here.
It's the only guy that can sneak in cocaine and have it on his, nose a little bit and be like, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where the hell that shit came from. What are you talking about, cocaine, huh? Nothing. What? Nothing? No. There ain't no more cocaine now that I know of. Oh, you found it. Oh shit! I thought we did it all.
I know. I felt like saying when they found that shit in the White House, I felt like saying, "So where's my coat?"
They still haven't found that person. Isn't that amazing?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
real amazing.
Oh, don't
I
worry.
Look up
I
there.
know we don't
How many
we don't know.
millionaires that you got with all the cameras around there, but they can't tell you who dropped cocaine in the White House. Give me a
I'll
break.
tell you what, I know my son Hunter is a screw up, but that son of a bitch took my bag and it fell out of his pocket. It was supposed to be my stuff, and I
It's
know
funny.
my fingerprints are on there, but they're not my fingerprints. They're my son's because you got to remember he's my son, so we're going to have the exact same fingerprints, because of the genetics and him being my son.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah, he's bad.
Crazy stuff. It is a hell of a show that we're watching. It is a
Yeah.
Why hasn't he come online or face to face and said, I'm dropping out? Why hasn't he done
doing
a
it today.
damn, huh?
He did that, and he took showers with his granddaughter too. No, I didn't.
Well, I already knew about that.
We seen the diary. I mean,
Hey,
come on.
well, and you're forgetting that Hunter slept with his own daughter and his niece. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Agent J just said. Yeah. They're all nasty. I mean, hell, he went after his brother's wife after his brother died or whatever. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Not that he's out the picture. What's up, baby?
I know, he wasn't even cold when he was finding her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that he's gone.
I shouldn't have said that, but I did.
Well,
Hello,
sure is hurt,
Garrett,
right?
and Indy, and everybody else in chat.
And we
Love you lots, Tin.
I love you too, girl. I miss you. It's like I said, every time I see you, Sarah McLaughlin starts playing in my head.
I will remember either that
I
one or
know.
in the arms of
An angel.
that one is usually the heartbroken where the dogs are on chains and the fucking snow shaking and everything, and the little kittens have got distemper and
And you're wondering if Fauci's behind it and they're taking
yeah.
shots from inside of a lab.
And Fauci's is like, oh, shut up, they're just a bunch of beagles.
They're just a bunch of bagels. Don't worry.
Fauci's a pig. Oh wait, that's putting my poor pig down. Never mind.
I do
He's
remember.
a cockroach.
I do remember me saying back when all this COVID told y'all, and I told y'all to wear all the masks, and I told you at one point that anybody will listen to what I have to say.
You do, Jeremy, you do a good Fauci.
So what I'm going to tell you to do is you go out and find you some dog poo and go and eat it, and you're going to be cured of the COVID, but you're still going to have to wear the mask because you still might spread it, even though you're still cured and you don't have it no more. I need you to do it. And people will be like, really? Dog poo? Well, what if it is mixed breed? Does it have to be, can it be a mutt or does it have to be just straight German Shepherd dog poo? What about cats? I mean, I don't have dogs.
And do they have to be on a keto diet or a vegetarian diet?
Can they is it just, dry dog food, or do you have to mix a little bit of wet in there? It just doesn't matter. Just listen to what I say. Did it come from a lab? I really don't remember that. Well, we have you right here writing it right here in your transcript. I really don't remember that. Everything was, I really don't remember that. Still to this day.
Well, I got a funny for you.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, funny. It's like what you just did. It was.
Here we go.
Let me blow this up. It's a little impersonation thing that I thought was cute.
They shot me and missed me like a dog. It's sad what happened. They tried to take out your favorite president. Even Mitch agrees.
Well, listen, what you have to realize is, if somebody had shot at me, I simply would have frozen up completely, Barack. Now, we have to realize that in America, political violence of any form has absolutely no place, Ted.
If somebody shot at me, I would have been on the first flight to Cancun, Gavin. Now, Donald Trump may be a bully and a fraud,
But violence has no place in this country, except if you live in California. Bernie, Mr. Trump, though he's a member of the top 10th of 1%, I'm grateful he's safe DeSantis. Listen, Donald Trump, he's the greatest president of my lifetime. I worship the guy. Thank God he's okay. Bill Clinton, I love shooting loads. I really do. Tucker, good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. I actually predicted the assassination.
Oops.
Whenever you do try to hurt somebody, wear a mask. Make sure. President Biden, it's no Joe. It's not Joe. We're going to solve this at the battle box. At the battle box. President Lincoln's safe. Doing well.
Oh, yeah.
And it had the Fauci in it.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, that's what reminded me of that. Like, oh my God, I have that in my bookmark. Yeah, you do a pretty damn good Fauci. So did that guy.
Yeah, Jeremy's doing a great Fauci.
I think Jeremy did better, though. I will. Yeah, I mean, they both were good, but I'm sorry you won that battle.
Man, it's like 1 o'clock here. I've got to get up in like a few hours, y'all. So I think I'm going to end this because we're almost at like 3 hours.
That sounds good to me.
And we've had a pretty good stream, and I thank each and every one of y'all coming in. But before I go, I'd like to do last words for Magic. You can take first, then Tin next, Yorga, and then I'll finish up. Go ahead, Magic.
I've missed you guys. I'm glad to see you guys. Glad to catch a live. Love y'all. Bye.
Tin.
I'm eating mushrooms tonight.
Fuck yeah, I am so lucky. What? Okay, good for you. Have a great time.
And you didn't offer to share any with us.
Right, that's messed up, man. She's getting ready to start tasting colors. Go ahead, Yorga.
Taste
Sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, I've got nothing, man. I got nothing.
You sure you don't have
But thank you for having me up and hanging out with you guys. I love each and every one of you.
All right. With that being said, guys, thank y'all for coming in. Be sure you hit the thumbs up and check out everybody else's channel here. Tin couldn't do Taco Tuesday, so I'm glad she came over and came in and hang out, and y'all came over with her. Be sure y'all have a blessed day. I love each and every one of y'all, and bye.